ring is back. Even when his dogs and cat are being a pain in the ass, he hopes this will always last. Even bring fun to the masses, rolling through 1-2, then beating every dungeon classes. With his goofy faces and voice all over the places,
so I will go ahead and just move us over to main screen. Alrighty then. This is the Bear Thought Podcast. We do this every Friday around 5 o'clock Central Standard Time. But you didn't notice we're a little late today because Corbo decided to take his kids and be an awesome dad to a skating ring Pokemon event. Now, I'm going to jump right into this because I am curious. What made this a skating ring Pokemon event real quick? Because, like, I'm like,
So this is what they did. You were free to dress up like Pokemon characters if you wanted to.
okay.
They did every so often, every couple of songs or so. If you wanted to join in, you skated to the center of the area. They did Pokemon trivia. If you were the first one to answer the question, you got a Pokemon gift from them.
Okay.
They had things set up where you could skate over and stand behind it and look like Pokemons and pictures.
All right.
They had remixes of like the Pokemon song
Okay.
playing. If they got to something that was more like a shadow type Pokemon type sound, they would like dim the lights and do like the strobe light, and the guy would play like a little clip every now and then of like the Pokemon like Ghastly talking or something, you know.
Yeah.
It was really, they basically did all the ambience of the skating rink in
Yeah.
Pokemon.
So it was
And then they had Pokemon trivia, and then like instead of red light, green light, red light, green light, they had red ball, blue ball.
yeah.
You know,
Okay.
like the Pokemon balls. And they themed everything around Pokemon. And it was, you basically were just skating in a skating rink that was decked out for Pokemon, and they had some little Pokemon events that you could win some stuff off of. And if you wanted to dress like Pokemon, you were cool to do so.
Okay, so did y'all win anything? Did y'all get any, like, anybody?
No, we didn't win anything because Ethan knows everything, but he's just not fast on his answer.
Yeah,
You know what I
okay.
mean? But they had a good time skating, and I think we're gonna go back on the 26th because they're having a cosplay anime event where the best cosplays will win some prizes.
Okay, that's cool. I would
Crimson has already went down and automatically said, "I'm pulling my Goku suit out."
see me.
I was like, "That's a little bit like cheating because like we bought you everything for Goku." I mean,
Yeah.
he's like,
Me,
he's
I
like,
would have
"It's not
probably,
cheating if you win."
like got one of those like dodgeball, target Pokeball things, and like have one guy on the outside of the ring, have all the kids going around, and if you get nailed, you lose. Last one standing wins the prize. Because let's be honest here, it'd been fun.
Catching a Pokemon. Yeah, it'd have been fun. Problem was that in the center of the rink is what they call the safe zone.
Yeah.
So all the kids that can't really skate, that have like the little walker thingies to help them skate,
Yeah.
they're all in the center. Well, if you miss somebody on the outer rim, you're gonna peg one of them little fuckers in the middle.
I'm like, just a warning to parents that have kids with difficult of skating. This might not be safe for them. Because I don't want to hit anybody's kid that has problems.
You know what was right, though?
Yeah.
Honestly, the coolest thing was it only cost $10 to take them.
Hey, that's great.
Not bad.
I used to love going to sing.
And that's all it's going to take them to the anime cosplay thing. $10 a kid.
Heck yeah, that's great. All right, but yeah, I would love that.
Although little man, the last he kind of had a little incident right at the end and twisted his knee. So he's a little sore.
Okay, real quick question though: is it the 4 wheels or the 2 wheels? Or that's not 2 wheels. You
can do either one. Whichever one you pick.
All right.
I did inlines. I can do both.
Yeah.
But I enjoy inlines more. Stealthy, she likes inlines more. Little man finds it easier for inlines. The oldest one decided to try quads this time.
Okay.
He regretted his life because he didn't realize that quads was actually harder than inlines.
Yeah.
because he's thinking 4 wheels, wider base, easier to. No, that's not how that
No,
works.
those things are
Not when
also
it comes to skating.
heavy.
They will make you bust your ass because the bearings on the quads, them
Uh-huh.
bitches is loose and fast.
Yeah.
The bearings on inlines are a little tighter, got a little more friction, so it takes a little more to make the wheels roll.
Uh-huh.
You sneeze wrong on them damn quads, and you're like Mach 10 going, ah,
Yeah. And it's
But
been a
bro,
while. I remember the ones we used to have used the
there,
brakes in the front of it, not on the heel of it.
yeah, that's the quads have the nose tips.
Uh-huh.
The inlines have the right rear has the brake.
Yeah, yeah.
But there was an older gentleman there. Kid you not. I bet if I ventured, I'd say he's between his 55 and 60,
Yeah.
and he was skating on quads, bro. He was skating minimal movement, never stopped moving at a nice, chilling pace the entire time. Headset on, listening to music. He was spinning, he was crossing over, he was going backwards, he was going forwards, almost like it was effortless, like he was gliding.
I thought
And I was sitting there watching that, and I'm like, that man has been skating since conception, you know? And they're like, oh, that's not that impressive. It's like, no, no, you don't get it. He's not showing off. Right now, he's just walking around it
yeah,
and it's
this is just
comfortable.
exercise.
He's just chilling. I was
Mhm.
like, I wouldn't want to see him show off because everybody might as well leave. Just leave because I'm watching. And then at one point, I'm I'm one of the people. I get a wild hair up my ass, and I got the speed.
Yeah.
Okay, so I go zooming around this shit. I come flying around some kids, and I'm kind of half squatted,
Yeah.
and I'm zooming, and I watch my son go. That's my dad.
Yeah.
I'm like, the hell did you think? I mean, I can skate.
Show pride of you, daddy. Show pride of you.
I can't skate as long as I used to because I don't have the endurance in my legs anymore I used to.
Yeah.
But if you gave me a few months, I'd be hell on wheels again because literally I wasn't joking when I told them I didn't have a car in my teen years hardly. If I did, it was because somebody was kind enough to let me borrow it because I was going out of town. You know,
Yeah.
everywhere I went in the town I lived in, I either walked or I skated
Mm.
everywhere. And I'm talking about down hills, up hills, and I'm talking about we had some hills that did this shit right here.
Yeah. Me it was on foot or on a bike until I got to high school. Then I finally got my first vehicle. But man, I don't know something about skating, especially when I was younger. Like it was such a simple thing. You just go around and around and around. You're like, this is like NASCAR. Like, why do you enjoy this? I don't know. Something about like the human instinct just enjoys listening to music while just moving at a faster pace, almost effortlessly going around in circles. This is like it's
See, for
calming,
me,
maybe?
for me, even when I wasn't going nowhere, I'd have 2 or 3 friends come to the house. We'd all strap our skates on. We might not even talk to each other. We may all have fucking Walkmans in our ears. Guys, I'm dating myself. You don't know what the fuck a Walkman is.
Yeah.
You're too young. I'll explain it. It's this discular device that you used to put a CD in or cassette
Or
tape.
cassette, maybe say cassette.
You hooked it on your belt, and it had a wire that come up, and it had 2 earbuds on it. There was no wireless bullshit
Uncomfortable as shit.
or a headset
Yeah, yeah.
and that was your music.
Yep.
If you didn't like the CD you picked, you better hope you had a pocket big enough to put a second one in.
Yep. And you best
And
believe
don't fall on that pocket.
if you had the ones that hooked over your ears, they would hurt the back of your ears. If you had the ones go over your
Yep.
ears, the paddings were super thin. So get ready, like after like an hour or two, to take those bitches off, and they would suck your
And
ears to
if
death.
you were lucky enough to own the ones with the thick padding, you're still taking them off. And when you took them off, you could hear the sting go.
Yeah, yeah.
But we would go and skate and listen to music. Now you can't do some of the shit we used to do anymore because the law has cracked down severely on that around here. But we would do shit like skate over to the school and like grind rails,
Ah, yeah,
hop
yep.
steps, do tricks and shit like that. You try to do that now, you finna get a fine because they watching that shit. There's cameras everywhere. Back then, there wasn't no cameras. We just gone,
Just
you know.
see what you could do. Of course, back then esports were really
Yep.
popular. So,
I would come home. It's a good thing my mom was in the medical field. 'Cause I'd come home, gash in my head, bruised up knees, scratches all down my back, bleeding out everywhere. And she's like, go take a shower and clean that shit and come back and see me.
yeah, yeah. All right. Well, speaking of nostalgia, this past week, apparently you had a bit of nostalgia going out and seeing the newest movie of He-Man. Now, I've been waiting for you to talk about this movie because I want to hear your thoughts about it before I go and watch it. Now, before you get into it, let me just put it down what I've been hearing about the movie. I've been hearing it's been really good, other than one aspect. Now, this one aspect won't bother me, right? It won't bother me. But
Right.
people have been saying that Skeletor himself has been weird, and he kind of like his
Okay.
the way he talks is
Okay. When you finish, I'm going to tell you something. And I don't want to make any super fans mad, but you might want to go back and watch the cartoon again
uh-huh.
because he was fucking super weird, goofy, but evil
Yeah,
in the cartoon.
yeah,
He was like a fucking child with power.
yeah.
Okay.
I remember being
There
like,
was many a times, even in the cartoon, if he didn't get something he wanted, he would literally stomp his feet and go, "It's supposed to be mine, 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 mine." You
yeah, yeah.
know,
Like
and raise hell. He does that.
yeah,
That's all he plays Skeletor. I
yeah.
did not see
People,
a single fucking thing
mm,
that's not Skeletor.
yeah. Like people were saying he was like babbly. He wasn't very like he wasn't like speaking very clearly. And I remember Skeletor being. He Man, very like a high pitchy voice, and I'll get you, He
Well,
Man, next time. It was like
it
very,
depended. It depended. It
mm,
depended. He had a high voice sometimes.
mm,
Sometimes when he was in his more serious moments in the cartoon, when he was talking about seriously about a plan,
yeah,
it wasn't a high pitched voice.
mm, mm,
Okay.
mm,
But the point is that as far as the way he acted, not necessarily the tone of his voice, because everybody hears people differently. Like
yeah,
what
yeah,
I hear you sound like is not what your wife hears you sound like. Okay. If you take the tone out of it, if you look at how he portrayed the character and acted as the character,
okay,
I didn't see anything out of characteristic.
okay,
Like he literally throws a tantrum at one point, just like Skeletor threw a tantrum in the damn cartoon.
okay.
Okay.
I saw
Um,
like one clip because I've been like I said I've been trying to avoid most things, and I don't mind spoilers, but only one clip. Like he was like he had like a grand speech and he started laughing at the end of it, and everybody was like just standing there just looking at him like that's supposed to be the
there's a
crescendo. That's the part you
there's a funny thing that finishes up that clip in the movie. Like
uh
they cut it off bad in the clip because there's more. It's kind of think of that trope where the villain. Hang on. Think of that trope where the villain is like trying to be funny,
yeah,
but nobody realizes he's funny, and then he gets pissed off and he kind of looks around. He's like, "You're supposed to laugh."
yeah,
It's
yeah.
that trope.
Okay.
It wasn't what everybody tried to make it out to be, but
Yeah.
it was. I would go watch it again.
Okay.
I would.
So let's just go over the nitty gritty. This is supposed to be I don't know. Is this supposed to be like a reimagining of the original He-Man?
No,
Is this like
no,
true to
it's
the
not a
original in the
it's not
sense of
a
story?
reimagining.
Okay.
It's not a reimagining. It's as close as I think you can do without doing an 4 or 5 hour movie.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, they had to take they had to do a few little changes, but nothing dramatic.
Yeah.
Um, uh, oh, so online everybody was bitching Tila's not in her normal outfit, right?
That's
Watch it to the end of the fucking movie. She wears it at the end of the movie.
Okay, so she does. They
Like,
do a
when
callback at the
everything's
end.
when everything's said and done, they're having a discussion. She's in her original outfit. Granted, she's not fighting in it.
Yeah,
Gee, let me think. Why wouldn't you do that? This is a kids movie. In a cartoon, I can draw it where certain things aren't flash. I can't really do that with a woman doing a fucking sidekick, you know?
yeah, okay,
So I get why they did it, but you do get to see her in that outfit. Man at Arms looks very much like Man at Arms.
yeah,
Um, I mean, everybody pretty much looks like they're supposed to. Even the Roboto dude, they gave it a female voice, but I'm okay with that because it's a robot. You don't know if it's a man or a woman anyway. Okay.
other than the body
But
type, but like you can do that with a muscular woman.
that's kind of not how that worked anyway. It was
Yeah,
kind of just a robot. You
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
know. But they gave it a female voice, which I was fine with, but a lot of people threw a fit because Roboto was supposed to have like a clear chest piece where you can see these colored gears, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, they worked into the story a reason for that to have to be repaired and look that way at the end of the movie.
Okay.
So you still get to see it, it's just not what you see it all the way through the movie, you know?
Mm, mm.
Um, so there's a lot of shit that's just that people bitched about. They just didn't hold their fucking horses. You know what I mean?
Okay, so I get it what they were going for, right? Because like things happens, and because things happen during the storytelling, why things were changed and maybe more brought into what aligns with the original story. But I can only imagine. This is just my imagination. Um, I could see somebody totally doing something like that. Let's say, for example, Dragon Ball Z, just an example. I could totally see somebody going, "Look, the majority of the movie is not like you know it. But don't worry,
All the rest of it,
yeah, but like again,
all
like
the rest of it, just yeah, the storyline was fine.
yeah.
They didn't change that.
hmm But then at the very end of it, they're going, but you didn't, they might say, but you didn't watch the very end because then we change it all the way back to what you remember. It's like, but you made us wait to the very end. They might,
No,
some people
no.
might do feel that
I
way.
mean, nah, that's bullshit. Because even in the cartoon, Roboto didn't start out with the clear front.
Yeah, yeah.
It got
Something
fucking damaged, and it had to happen. They
Yeah.
did that in the show. Um,
The
they did the
Skeletor wasn't
same
always
thing.
Skeletor. He was a human before, right?
Actually, he wasn't actually a human. He was not actually human.
Was
He
he a
wasn't even
demon?
from fucking. He wasn't even from Eternia.
What was he?
He's actually from a totally different planet.
Okay, so he was like
Um,
an elf,
he got
human,
there.
something like that.
He the whole thing with Skeletor was he's not even from Eternia.
Uh-huh.
Not in the original lore. Hordak kidnapped Adam's sister when she was a baby.
Mm,
In
mm.
in the fleeing attempt with the baby, he pretty much left Skeletor behind
Yeah.
because Skeletor was a member of the Horde.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, that's how Skeletor ended up there. Which is kind of like one of the reasons I got a little pissed off when they did the remake of the cartoon.
Uh-huh.
Because in the remake of the cartoon, they made it out like he was an Eternian and something terrible happened to him, and that's how he ended up like he was. And no, that's
Yeah.
not the
I
original
watched
lore.
it. I watched literally the remake of it. It was he was like a human or something like that, and he was like dying, and he made a deal with which pretty much essentially was a devil-like person. And it's like, hey, I'll do anything to stay alive, pretty much stay immortal. It's like, all right, you get to sacrifice something. And when he did that, he pretty much like melted all of his skin. It's like he's no longer this guy. Now he's Skeletor. And then he showed the face and the skeleton face and all stuff like that. I'm like,
But I mean,
I don't remember
they
that. I don't
had
remember a lot of stuff.
Mechanic, they had Ram Man, they had Fisto, they had Tila, they had Roboto, they had they had Cringer, they had the Sorceress.
The tiger.
I mean, they had everything, and they worked a little comedy in because obviously in the cartoons, they were named Fisto, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
For a live action movie, they wanted to come up with something to make that kind of comical. So they made it like all those people have actual names, but because when Adam was sent away as a child, he couldn't remember their names. But he drew them a lot,
Yeah,
growing
yeah,
up.
yeah.
He gave them all names. So he's like, this guy's Fisto, this guy's Ram Man, this guy's Mechanic,
Yeah, yeah.
and and at one point when he's talking to Ram Man's like, "What the fuck did you call me?" He's like, "Ram Man." He's like, "Why?" He's like, "'Cause you ram people?" He's like, and Ram Man's like looking at him like offended and shit,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then at one point, Fisto, the dude with the big fist, he's like, "Well, what did you call me?" He's like, "Fisto." He's like, "Why the hell would you call me that?" He's like, "'Cause you fist people." And he's like, "No, I don't. What that? No, but." And everybody's like, "Well, I mean, you do have a big fist, Later in the show, that Brand Man and Fisto kind of make a joke. I won't tell you what's happening in the scene, but he
Mm.
just goes, "All right, Ram Man, give him some head." And Fisto's like, "Fist him hard." He's like, "Fist him hard, Fisto." And you're like, "The fuck did they just say?"
Well, okay, so we got to remember it's a '90s cartoons. '90s cartoons were kind of
80s,
serious, but they were mostly aimed for kids, so they were
80s,
funny. Um,
80s cartoon.
yeah.
80s
So
cartoon, not
'80s. Okay, sorry, '80s. Well, I watched them when I was in '90s. I don't remember like seeing like the first episode when I was growing up. So I don't know there's even if there's a first episode even explaining stuff. So everything's kind of like I don't know what's going
There
on,
was.
but here's
There
the
was.
story. But and of course they gave them those names because those names were sellable, like they were sellable toys, and they're kids.
And they were easy for kids to pronounce.
Uh
I mean,
huh.
the guy with the big fist, Fisto. The guy
Got it,
with the neck that
Ramses.
stretches, Neck. The
Yeah,
guy that rams people, Ram Man. The
yeah,
big muscle dude, He Man.
yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
cat with the armor, Battle Cat. It all made sense. But nowadays, as adults, we find those names kind of funny. So they're like, you know what? The people watching this shit is probably the people that watch the cartoon. So
Yeah.
let's give them that little bit of comedy because by now they're probably old enough to go, "Damn, did I really watch a cartoon with a dude named Fisto in
Yeah,
it?"
like nobody wants to know, like, hey, Ram Man, what's your actual name? John. I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, I enjoyed it a lot. I did. I'll show you how much I enjoyed it. Because my wife, I got there and I told her, I said, "Babe, if at all possible, if they've got a decent popcorn bucket, I just want the popcorn."
Yeah.
But we got there and it was only like 5 minutes to showtime. So fuck the popcorn bucket, bitch. I'm going to get my seat.
Okay.
So we go and sit down and she's like, "Hey, I'm going to run to the bathroom."
She got the popcorn bucket.
Hey,
Is it the one I saw online? I literally showed you a video of their popcorn bucket. Please tell me you
not
got
that
that one.
one.
Oh,
Not that one.
damn.
But just hold on. Hold on. I got 2 popcorn buckets.
Okay.
I'm going to
Okay.
start with the less impressive one first.
All right. All right.
Build up a little suspense. So this is the metal one,
All right.
right?
Yeah. Okay. I can kind of see it. The green. There you go. They put it in front of you. Okay. He-Man and Skeletor on both sides. That's cool. It's a metal one. I'm glad
Yep.
they do metal because I
That's
hate
the
the
metal
plastic
one.
ones.
I like that. All right. So I'm going to show you the next popcorn bucket. This is the one that I like.
Oh, they did a lion one too. Honestly, I like that one more than the other one. That is
Hang on.
sick. And he pops his back up, right? His back goes up. Yeah, that's what I thought. Pops up. That's way better. Like you can't fit as much popcorn in it, but that is a display piece. That is
I
sick.
liked it. I
Yeah.
loved it.
Like the other
Okay,
one was
but
like
it gets better. It gets better. We're not done. Because
okay.
she didn't just get 2 popcorn buckets. While she was out there, she noticed they had some collectible cups.
Cups, all right.
So she got two drinks.
Why do you go to movie theaters? For the collectibles. Oh,
Skeletor.
that looks great. I love the way the cup looks. Like
Yep.
looks like leather and like a piece of
Well,
armor
it's got
or
the
a cup.
design of his It's got the design of the bone throne that he sits on Snake Mountain.
Okay, and the head, and his head.
He sits at the top,
Okay.
okay? And then
Of course, of course, He
I
Man.
got He-Man, and it has basically his chest piece right here is
Yeah,
on here, but all the stonework is like the stonework that's at Grayskull.
yeah. Okay, that is cool. That is
So
cool. Like again,
you got,
reason why you go to theaters, collectibles.
she got me some good collectibles. I was trying, dude. She come back and the lights were already turned down. You know, the movie was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
starting, and I seen her coming back, and I'm trying to make out like I'm like, okay, so she got a couple of drinks. What the fuck does she have in her hand? Well, she's walking back. She got all this shit in her arms, but she got Battle Cat like this, like right
Yeah.
in the dark. This shit looked like a raptor. I'm like, did she find like did they have like she happened to see they had like a Jurassic Park leftover, popcorn bucket and get it for the kid?
Yeah.
I was fine with that. So she sits down, she hands out the popcorn in the metal one, and she hands 2 drinks out, and then she goes, "Oh, and I got this for you too." And I was like,
Mid movie, it's like mother. I am distracted right now. But what I saw, those who've not seen it online, it's Skeletor like on his throne with the upward stairs. Skeletor's on top and He-Man's at the bottom. And the bucket, I don't remember if it's in the stairs or behind the stairs. I'm like, that looks sick. I'm like, if anybody's gonna get that, it's gonna be Corvo because the guys, he loves He-Man.
"If
I know
you're
he
different,
does.
I already got it."
Yeah, I'm like, he's about to get that one. But that was like during week 1, and anybody's gone to movie theaters where the popular movies going out. Good luck getting the movie, any movie memorabilia, after weeks done pass, and somehow y'all went to the one theater that apparently didn't sell out on everything because our theater is always barracks when we go to it when we try to get some of those memorabilia stuff from movies. It
But
sucks.
yeah, yeah, she come back, she brought all that to me, and I was like, I love you. You're fucking amazing. And
Ah,
then when we come out, she's like, "That wasn't everything they got. That was just the things that I knew you would want. Do you want to go back by and see if I missed anything?" So I go back by and I'm looking, I'm like, "Nah, that's not that great. That's not that." I was like, "Damn, baby, you literally picked out the 4 items that were worth getting that I would want."
yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
"You did perfect." You know? Um, so listen, I enjoyed the movie. I think one of the funniest parts of the movie is when he's trying to get his sword back to go home.
yeah. By going around town or
Be
whatever, around the
eh,
places.
well, I mean, when he's trying to get it, because everybody's seen the clip where he's standing in front of the thing trying to take the sword out,
Yeah,
right?
like, this is my sword.
There is so much more to that that is just fucking comical. And then as he leaves, the girl running the store is like, "Are you single?"
Because he's all swole at that point, right?
No,
No?
they did a real good job of making Adam, even though it's the same person, in his clothes, like the
Yeah.
Adam clothes, look smaller than he is when he's He-Man.
Okay.
They did a real good job. However, whoever they hired to like sew the outfits to drape certain ways to kind of hide stuff, they
Yeah.
did a real good job. Because you don't realize how swole his ass is until he turns into He-Man the first time. And and I won't tell you some of the lines that Skeletor says, but I will say I think Skeletor swings both ways. Um, yeah, because he got me tickled with a couple lines. I would tell you, but I don't want to say it on
Yeah, yeah.
stream in case
I,
somebody hadn't seen it.
so that's all the good, right? That's all the good. I'm glad you
Yeah,
loved it. But
I loved it.
everybody has one critique. What is your one critique, if you can give it, to say that this would have made it for you a 10 out of 10? Like, what would have made it to the top of your list
I think what would have made it 10 out of 10 for me
for you?
personally would I mean, the one critique I do have is I don't think I got to see the sorceress as much as I wanted to. Not
This,
because I'm trying to look, because I just because I wanted to see her power a little more on display.
okay. Yeah.
But other than that, what times you do see her put herself, put her power to work, it's pretty fucking impressive.
Okay.
Um,
So my one question is,
she's mad that Orko. I'm trying to figure out how to say this without giving spoilers.
I don't mind spoilers. Just don't tell me everything.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about chat. But okay, guys, if y'all don't want to hear this, mute it for a
We'll give you a
minute because
thumbs
I
up.
need to say this. Okay, so Orko's there, but not until after the movie's over. Okay,
Huh. Okay.
because even in the cartoon, Orko wasn't automatically there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Orko kind of shows up later. Well, they did that. Orko shows up later. He's the one at the end of the movie that goes, and today's lesson was, because yes,
Ah.
they did it.
Yeah, okay.
And
Okay.
okay, and stay for the post credits. There is a cut scene you need to fucking see. I swear to God, if you motherfuckers crash this next movie before it gets off the ground, I will come choke motherfuckers out.
So part 2.
Understand me?
Part 2. We're gonna make a part 2.
Kinda in a way, I will explain that when we're not streaming.
Okay. Should I get thumbs up
But
now? Or wait?
there's several cutscenes, but one of them has to do with a lady that rides a horse with wings.
Okay. I know he's talking about. Yep. Yep. Okay. The other.
Got it?
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
we can
All
go
right.
now.
So
All right.
my question is though, because I've been on the kick of this, like they're remaking some older 80s, 90s cartoons. Did they do a good job? This is my kick. I want to see bad guys do bad things. Did they show them
you
doing
see
actual
bad
bad?
guy. He does bad things. He
Okay.
does, bro, he destroys an entire fucking city
Okay.
because he's looking for one thing.
Okay. So people die, not just next time and run
Oh
away.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
Because I had like it was
Like
back
even
then.
the heroes. You see the heroes kill people. Like people die.
Mm,
Like
mm.
King Randor, when he's fighting at one point in the movie, he kills motherfuckers. And I'm gonna tell you, I didn't realize how impressive He-Man's daddy was.
Yeah.
That bitch is badass, bro.
Yeah.
There's a reason why he brought an army.
Yeah,
okay?
again, I appreciate
Quitting.
them doing that kind of stuff rather than just going, well, it's a kid's cartoon, you kids this, kids that. I'm like, kids need to know things will die. There are bad people, there are good people. And how do you know the difference? When they do bad things. Not just say evil lines.
There's not a whole lot of shown bloodshed everywhere.
Yeah.
But there are scenes where you see people die. You understand these motherfuckers are here to kill people.
Yeah. Clear signs.
They're at war. They
Yeah.
are not. This is not. Let me come shake your hand. Now I will say that one of the things that I was impressed that they did is one of the things that made Adam different than previous incarnations, because people don't realize that that sword has been
Passed
other
along.
heroes.
Yeah.
Okay. That made Adam different was Adam was always one of those that wanted to kind of come to a peaceful resolution rather than just start beating the shit out of you. Okay. He wanted to kind of talk it out. Even in the cartoons, as He-Man, he would try to talk to them before he had to beat the shit out of them.
It was a show about teaching kids lessons.
They did that with Adam and He-Man, but when the time came for, okay, you're not gonna listen, you're not gonna talk, then he throwed fucking hands. He was on.
Yeah.
He'll rip a bitch's arm off.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
So, it was good.
What was
It
your
was
score for the
really,
movie?
really
Do you
good.
have a score?
Me, in my opinion, I would. If I had a score, I would say 9.5, only because the other
Damn.
0.5 is more sorceress.
That would have
I
been.
would go watch it again.
That's close. Because Moonlight, the Demon Slayer movie, that was pretty much a 10 out of 10 for me. And you're saying a 9.5? That's pretty damn close. You got me interested.
For a fucking remake, bro. If they remade all of the cartoons I watched in the 80s like this, I would be. You couldn't get it to come down. That shit would stay. You know,
Yeah,
I'd be
yeah.
so happy.
All right.
Which is why I made the comment. If they squash my next one, I'm gonna be pissed.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Check that real fast. Because where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Did I put you on here? Okay. Give me a second. Mouse. Where's my mouse at? Give me my mouse. Thank you. So stock has for I am trying to buy my first thing in stocks because Nintendo stocks right now are at $11.18. So
they're at an all-time low, yeah. So if you're gonna buy, now would be the time.
Yeah, so I'm trying to buy, but right now the website that I'm trying to buy it from is having some maintenance problems, and I'm trying to get it. And I'm just checking on to see if they get they updated and fix it. I'm on Robinhood. There's other ones out there, but I'm on Robinhood, so I just check it real quick. So like I gotta check that every now and then. Because there's a kid, I'm buying me like 2 stocks, and I'm gonna try to raise my portfolio because I never bought stocks before, but that's gonna be a thing. Okay. Now, next part. This is the part that I know you have probably been fiending, fighting your self-urge, kicking yourself in the ass, telling you, don't touch, leave it alone.
Bro, do you know how hard it was? I literally sent you a message the moment I sat it in the fucking house. I even put a child next to it so you can see the scale of how big this shit was.
So
77 pounds this thing is.
Ooh, okay. Now let's go over the details here. I just not seen people typing in the chat. What the heck? My chat thing didn't say a single thing. Weight loss days knows it fixing how you use, but it was a temporary is village of I don't know what any of that's saying. What are you talking about there? Sofa Safarin Sagarin. So Sangar, I don't know how to say that name. What is that name? Dyslexia don't help me at all, apparently. All right, well, I see you talking to chat now. Apparently didn't show up in my Discord, or not Discord, my OBS. So sorry if you're still here. I appreciate it. Okay. You want to switch over your cameras to your phone now so we can get to it. And tell us what what is this that we're about to, I guess we're going to showcase it. We're going to do an unboxing live on stream for a hobby that me and Cora are deeply into.
I recently purchased a surpriser, another 3D printer. This one is basically the big brother to the one. If I turn hang on just a second, and I'll turn my green screen off. See the one behind me? The
black one, yes.
You see that? I got the big brother for it. And instead of 1 box, I got 2, so I can do 8 colors. So that being said, we're gonna unbox it and set it up, and run a test print on it.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a minute because what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna transfer to the call on my phone. And get the camera going on it.
And switch to mics.
We're gonna switch mics, so give me a moment. And then we'll start the unboxing process and we'll see what we got. I will say bear with me because getting these bitches out of the box ain't no small feat. I mean, this man watched me take that one out of the box, and the
struggle was real.
A struggle was real. Okay, so let me go grab the mic.
All right, I'll entertain.
I'll be right back.
So he has a Air Cubic Cobra, the biggest one, multicolor printer. With he got 2, not 1, but 2 of the dryer box filament holders. So now he has a total of 3 of them. And this is like, I think he can probably correct me on this when he gets back, like a 300 by 300 by 500 or 400. It's a big boy for sure. And Anycubic had these things on back order for a while, and you couldn't order them. Like they literally just like you could not order them because they sold out all of them they had in stock for months, and he's been waiting for them to come back, and they finally came back. And for those who were waiting, got a discount, which was kind of nice, right? If you're waiting for it, you sign yourself up, going, "Hey, I will buy this when you tell me it's available. Here's a discount for buying it." That's cool. That's cool. But then a couple of weeks later, or maybe less than a month later, they put the sound for everybody. So if you're wanting to pick it up, not sponsored by Anycubic, but if you want to sponsor us, go right ahead. I'll definitely try one of your printers. Corvo loves it. I'm more of a Creality guy, but I have never tried an Anycubic before, and I've been willing to try it out for sure. So he got a discount, but now the discount is on their website. I will try to remember to put a link down below if anybody's interested in it, but it's like around $700 or something like that for this one. So be mindful. It isn't cheap, but compared to what they used to be like and how small they were for that kind of price, you are getting a hell of a deal with multicolor printer. Yeah, we hear you. We hear you.
Testing 1, 2.
Yep.
Testing. All right, cool.
So definitely get your hands on one of these if you can. You will do yourself a tremendous favor because it is a great one. Now, Corvo, just mind you, when you switch over to your phone's camera, I do not know if it will switch your mic with it. So if it does, I'll let you know.
Okay, give me just a minute. If it does, I can hook the mic up to the phone.
Okay, good. Just in case.
All right, sweetie, I've got to swap to the phone for this, so I'll have to call you back in just a minute, okay?
Love you, Stealthy!
So that's actually, I don't know that I'm going to have to do that. Let's do this. Let's go. Where is OBS? There you are.
OBS?
Not OBS, I mean Discord. Let's go. That's that. That's that. Actually, yeah, I'm going to have to swap. Okay. That's fine.
I thought say like try maybe in the Discord on your phone and see if you can switch cameras, but yeah, to just switch over to your like disconnect and reconnect with your phone. There you are. Okay. Give me a mic check.
All right, hang on.
Oh yeah, that's definitely your phone. That's definitely your phone.
Yeah. All right, so I gotta go to the settings. Hold on.
All right, take your time.
Flip that around. That's the video. Now I'm trying to get to the mic settings on the phone, and it's a little different on the phone than it is.
I imagine you had to Bluetooth connect your mic your on your
No, it actually it plugs into the plugs into my
USB-C?
phone.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I just got to figure out on the app for Discord on my phone how to change the mic, because that I don't know. I've never done this particular Here's that, and where is change audio? There. Can you hear me now?
Yep, I can see you. That's much more clear.
Do you hear? Is it better?
Oh yeah, way better.
Okay.
Can we do portal? Well, not portal. Not portrait. Can we do landscape?
Okay, so there's that. The only problem is I can't really hear you all that great.
Do I need to be closer to the mic?
I don't know, but as long as you here, I'll see if I can turn your audio up specifically yours.
Okay. Just let me know because I can move my mic around if need be.
Yeah. Well, I can't hear you. It's not terrible, but you are soft. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna start. So over here,
What's that?
this goes to his.
Okay, but say like I don't recognize that for the
Do you
printer.
see this?
Yeah, I see that. That's the okay. So it's the max combo Cobra by Anacubic. Okay, and the top box
Yeah,
I
and
imagine
it's 350 square.
350 square. Okay,
Yeah. So it's 50 millimeters wider and deeper than even the realities that we had.
well, wider, deeper, and taller, right? Because he says it's
Yep.
squared. Okay,
So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try to sit the phone in a way that you can see. Let me know if you can see what I'm doing.
hey, there's landscape. Oh yeah, that's great. We're good. We're
Okay.
good.
So there's that. Now, let me find something to cut. We're gonna start with the little box. Which should be one of the dryer boxes.
Yeah, yeah.
So hmm. Ooh. Hmm. And as always, they have foamed the shit out of this thing.
Yeah, they use the very dense black foam, which is
So
so much better than the white foam. I don't know why even people use the white foam anymore. That stuff is just toxic waste.
and this is the Ace Pro 2, which is technically an upgraded version than the one that we have on the other one.
Okay, what makes this one pro? Because I don't really know.
Well, better temperature control, better drying, better it has better bearings for the rollers. It's just they upgraded a lot
That's
of
where
the
I got it
stuff
from.
that
The idea from. Sorry.
that what people were complaining about. Let's see what we got in here. All right. So, yep, there's that attachment. Power cord.
Are those the splitters or?
There's a clip. And the cables to network them together.
Okay, to have to talk to each other.
Yep.
Like I imagine one goes
And
to like you have to have one go
here's
to.
the box. So you can kind of see it has a little bit different layout for, so like this is where your filament feeds in at. The other ones didn't have these front tabs right here. Not real sure exactly what purpose they serve yet, other than to keep the spool from like hitting up against here when it's rolling.
And I imagine there's a seal around the top, and the spools go in there. They're floating. They're floating spools. They're not on rollers. They're not on bearings. They're just floating, and they just get pulled. Right? They get pulled through.
But yeah, so there's that. There's the standard filament hub that comes with it. So question is, where is the 8 hub? Because we'll have to find that. But for right now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and
set this one up.
put the power cord on it and the tubes on it so that I could place it on the rack and get it out of my way while I'm doing the next part. So power cord.
Do you have like a high power battery, like a high power strip, or do you have like one of those surge protector strips? Like if it
Yes, I got one. It's actually built into the table that I bought.
Okay.
So then this guy is going to go here. And this one, if I'm not mistaken, goes down here. And we'll sit that over out of the way. And we'll deal with these clips in a minute. And here's our PTFE tubes right here. Literally, guys, it's just push them in and they pop in and lock.
Okay, so you don't need like a little. There's not like a little lock tab on each one of them.
Not on these. They built these a little different, so you don't have to have them.
It's like I remember on the first Crealities, the lock tabs for those things were like inside
and
of
even
them.
on the first generation of these boxes, they had them, but they don't for these.
Okay,
Because these are, you know, look.
Self-tightening tabs.
Yeah.
Or pressure
So,
tabs.
Now what we're going to do is I'm going to change your location to over here. And you will see I'm going to put this one on the bottom of the rack that I made. As soon as I can get the magnet to turn loose, there we go. So we'll put PTFE tubes out. Technically, they're supposed to go through there. We'll take these.
And this rack is what you 3D printed. So if anybody's wondering, like, oh, where can I get this rack at? You can't get it unless you 3D print it and put it together yourself.
Yep.
So be mindful if you're watching this and going, oh, I want one of those. The files are. Where would you find these files at? They weren't on Thingiverse or anything like that. What was like? You have like other websites you go to too. So like I know it's not just the classic 3D file programs or not programs websites anymore. Did you send it to me at one point? You might have. I don't know. I don't see why you would. But yeah, just go online, look up for Anycubic, look up racks for the Anycubic drying racks or the drying things, and you might find it. So you printed this a while back and showed it to me. I'm like, oh, that's sick. But like you try to put it on top and apparently or below it.
So
I can't remember.
the way this works is if I can sit it on here where so it sits like this, and if I need to pull it out, it rolls out. So I can roll it out. I'm trying to gauge how far back I need to put it so that I can open, put filament in, close it, yada yada.
Does it roll in and roll out easily?
Well, I've got
bearings.
hang on. I'm hitting somewhere. Where am I? What's stopping me from going back? There we go. There we go. Snap in. There we go. So there it is. That's how that sits. The next one will sit up on top. And what we have are one of these cables is going to go to the printer here, and one of them is going to go to the other box. This one gets to go down to where the surge unit is. And like I said, I'll put the clips on the PTFE tubes later. Right now, I'm just trying to get things in place. Let's move this over here. Get this stuff out of the way. Of course, it has its little pamphlet book, comes with it, that I don't really need. And I say that only because obviously, you know. All right, so now to move you back to the other vantage so that you can kind of see this. Can you see the box good there?
Yep.
All right, cool. So I kid you not, this thing weighs every bit of the 77 pounds they say it does. Which is not too heavy for me to tote, but it is too heavy for me to want to tote up my tall ass stairs in the front. So I did have Crimson help me bring it in. And as you can see, it is a chunky box. So do that.
Okay.
Again, pamphlet.
Does it have like I saw the dryer box on that pamphlet? Is there a slot for it on top of the printer?
And take this guy off. Put him over here with the others. Oh, take that one out. Oh shit. How's my back feeling today?
I would say cut down the side of the box if you're okay with it and have it be easier time. I wouldn't try to lift it.
Oh boy.
At least not out of the box. I can lift it onto a counter.
we're gonna do this a little differently.
Yeah, go get you something sharp. I'll be back. I'll be here. I would just cut down straight down the seams on two sides, slide that bitch out, then try to lift it from the bottom. With the box is actually trying to tell you how to do it on the top there, but I can't see that, so I don't know if that is or not. Trying to tell you something. He's trying. I think maybe.
Oh, there's that one.
Cool. Work smarter, not harder. Now, I've never personally ever had a 3D printer come in damaged or come in, broken, or ever had a lot of problems. But they don't always make getting the printers out of the box that easily, like giving you handles or straps or something to pull with. So having help and or a way of getting it out without having to lift it from the top when it's being 70-something pounds, it's just helpful. Doesn't matter how old you are. It's just smooth. Just a smart thing to do. Don't try to like, oh, I can do this. Yeah, you could. You shouldn't.
All right. So now the fun part of
Bending at the
turning this
knees.
thing, laying it over.
All those straps or just tape? I'm sorry, I'm seeing two little things going on top. Oh, that's just tape. Okay. Probably to keep it from like swinging open. Man, that thing looks like it's been taped up and to hell and back. Wow, we don't want this thing even jiggling. All right, time for the fun part. Bending at the knees and lifting from the bottom. I don't see how you're gonna get on that shelf with that otherwise.
All right. Chair, you got to move because I need some more room.
Just said, need more room for that ass.
'Cause I need to be able to slide it out of the box into one side.
Squat for days, boy. Squat for days. Oh, he's trying to go for it.
Holy shit. Ooh, you bitch. You give me a hernia. Ooh, get out. Get out the box. All right.
Stay so hard out of the box.
Out of the box. Make sure there ain't nothing left in the box. Nope, nothing left in the box.
They say they probably stuffed that printer with like a Christmas tree, Christmas package.
Let's do this. And give me a minute because I'm going to sit this outside on the porch out of the way. Because once I go to pick this big bastard up, I ain't wanting to have to stop.
Oh, that's some good cardboard. Look at them. Look at them. That brown. So close.
All right. There. Now
for the struggle.
Come here, you big bitch. Ooh. Not my toes. Not get my damn toes. I'd be going to the hospital if your big ass falls on it.
All right, time to pick this
UTFE
sucker up.
tubes. Over here. Now, before we can put it on the thing, we got to get the other box out. Any guesses where it's at?
Inside.
Yeah.
Well, the rest of the things that you're probably going to need for that printer. They taped it to hell and back. So you got to take all that tape off before you can pick it up. Ah, jeez. Or can you get it from there? Oh, that comes off.
Ooh, this one ain't plastic. This is glass.
Ooh, that's
Don't drop it.
That's unsettling.
This is glass.
I don't mind glass on some things, but man, do I wish they would use more plastic clear stuff.
What we got here?
Oh, that's a lot of accessories. Cords, straps.
Extra hot end, 4 Helvins. Good God Almighty!
Yeah, that's a
shit that's
goodie
in
bag.
Here. Holy fuck! Okay.
That's a later thing.
We will sit you over here. See if we can take this foam out. Oh, fuck you. Of course you would put that in there.
Probably put it in, or probably strapped it down or tied it down so you get to actually open it from the front.
They zip tied a metal cross beam in here to protect the structural integrity of the fucking printer in shipping.
Uh-huh. I totally believe it.
Look.
Yeah, that's a metal beam, all right.
Okay.
That's girthy.
So now
See, like it's no longer just like about like
I need light.
trusting your local package
Ooh.
deliverer to, you know, safely and carefully move your package from somewhere. Now people like us have to pay for the makers of certain items to be shipped well and shipped
I don't want to
safely.
do that yet.
And by putting stuff like that in there with the beam and strap it down and tie it down just to keep the structure and keep it good to going, yeah, that comes out in the sales price. You're thinking, oh, you don't need to do that. The shipments will just send it to you, you know, carefully and be mindful of things and not rock it around or throw it around or drop it. No, now they just see, I just put it in the vehicle and I just move it somewhere and I put it down somewhere else. That's all I do. It's like, Jesus, what's the point of even like paying, you know, a little bit more for safe package delivery without all those bells and whistles inside of a box just to make sure it gets to you safely? Then again, shipping anything with glass in it should be immediately called for fragile.
All right, it's out.
Yay! Now what the hell you do with that?
Ugh,
Now it's
throw it away.
waste. Yay!
Oh shit. Okay,
Strap down too?
I guess you're going on the table first.
Yeah, that's what I thought. They strapped it down. They strapped it down.
Motherfucker. Okay.
Oh, I saw that one coming. I've seen videos like this when they put stuff inside of printers and they will fucking make sure that thing will move at all unless you open it up all the way and then they didn't get to it. It's like, oh, you want to make it lighter first? No. Literally has handles on the side of it. Like literally said, like, how you pick this up? There's a handles on the side. But it's better if it's lift from the bottom anyways, because like,
Yeah, that handle won't work with my table setup.
Well, shit.
Okay. You big bitch. You up there now.
All right, gonna need to
All right, so-
reposition us.
That's the little one.
And this is Big Cousin. That is a increase inside, pretty much tenfold. That's a pretty big leap. Now, I've had printers in the past, spool printers like this, but like ours were the X and Y, like the X axis
fuck was
moved
that?
left and right, and the
Oh,
platform would move
shit.
the Y axis back and forward, and the X axis was also the Z axis. If I might get this wrong, I might be getting this wrong. But the up and down, this one, all it does is just the plate goes up and down to, you know, toward or, no, or technically away from the nozzle head, and the nozzle head takes the Y and X axis, while the Z axis just goes down. So it alleviates so much movement of the print when the print head is just moving and it's just doing this and just going, you know, moving and going downwards. It relieves a lot of vibration, a lot of movements, and a lot of overwork that the printer will do. And since it's a multicolor too, It's gonna have it's gonna be changing colors, getting rid of the old color that's in the nozzle by dispensing it or making poop out of it, as they call it, and then throwing getting that out of there and then switching to the next color. Um, and it's enclosed, which keeps the printer running more efficiently because it's not getting or not having to stay or keep a maintain of the heat of the bed and the nozzle nearly as much. So the printer doesn't have to work as hard trying to maintain all of that stuff like an open air printer would. It's all enclosed, so you can print in different materials. You print more accurately. The temperatures will stay maintained, and even some smells could be filtered out by the box itself if they have filters in it, like my resin ones do. So it has a multi-purpose. So you can print indoors instead of having to be in a open space like some other printers out there that I've had before. But you better have a lot of open room, or you're going to be choked in by the fumes of the filaments or resin, whatever you're printing with. So this has a lot of benefits. Again, not sponsored. But if they want to sponsor us at a cubic, hit us up. We would love to do business with you.
They use that damn tape that has all those damn strands in it to make it be extra strong.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah, but they don't leave nearly as bad as residue either. All right.
Shit,
so,
that's glass too.
oh boy, you better keep your kids away from it. Dogs too, just in case somebody decides to go like with tap tap tap. Keep me away from it too, because I have a feeling, a bad habit about tapping glass and then shouting with just a knuckle. All right. Clear front. You can see he's inside of it. Apparently, some of these have cameras inside of them too. So,
All right.
just want to change the
All right,
title.
what
Like,
up,
Anna
you
Cubic,
damn
please
clips
sponsor
at?
us.
Where'd I put the clips?
Let's see.
Clips. There you
Go
are.
here, and
Okay.
go. I didn't change. I didn't change this one. Shoot.
Clips. There's one. There's two. Foam piece.
Okay, changing this one, changing the screen here because I didn't know that it had said that one from yesterday.
Box.
Where you at? There you at? Ba. Okay, there we go. Save. Oop. Is it still saving?
Same situation as before. Same box.
Same system.
Yep. Sit that there for right now. Pull that out.
And this one can do up
Pull
to
that out.
8 different colors. I'm pretty sure I'm not mistaken. So if you are trying to print something that requires 8 different colors, which is a lot, you can do that with this printer. You just need 8 different spools and make sure you have a lot of whatever that spool is, because sometimes, as Corvo and I well know, certain prints can take up a lot of color on certain spools, like black and white. For some reason, those, for me at least, every time when I used to have a spool printer, black and white colors were almost always
Oh,
needed
shit.
because I
Okay.
would run through that stuff
There's a
so
zip tie
quickly.
back there. So they put a zip tie at the back on the gantry so that your print head didn't flop around, which is nice.
Yeah,
I'm
fan.
I will say I'm always impressed when I unbox one of their printers because of how much care they take to make sure your crap doesn't get messed up in shipping.
Yeah,
You know?
like they just straight up just don't trust the shipping of any company. It's like, oh, this thing's fragile. No, we're gonna make sure it's safe and taken care of. We're not gonna get in trouble for their stupidity, especially when you're
Alright.
paying this kind of money.
God. Jesus. Dude, look at the thickness of these damn zip ties.
Oh, they couldn't at least give you the the zip ties that you can undo yourself without cutting them. Ah, I like those. Sorry, just a little side rant here. I don't like zip ties you have to cut in order to just pretty much take them off. I like the kind that you can just, they have a little button on them. You can push them and you can pull that and reuse them because,
Okay.
you know, waste. But
So now, just like always and forever and everything before, just like the other one, there's screws to take out.
now this one has a camera inside of it too, right?
So that you can
Say if I was hearing me.
get the bed loose. Must be this one. Put you over there.
Like I said, they're going to over-engineer a lot of the
Yep.
stuff to make sure
That's the right one.
that your print, anything inside of it, does not move around. Doesn't jiggle, doesn't vibrate, none of that. Which is very good, but it will come in at a cost.
That one. This one. As many as these bitches as I've unboxed in the past year, I about done got it mapped out in my head.
Well, if you notice the pattern, what a company would do to keep yourself safe, I guess you would. Now, if anybody's looking here, I'll move the camera so y'all can maybe see a little better. Let me get to his one. If you look at the other printer, which is, let me move maybe a little bit more. Here we go. Look at the other printer to the far left. You can see the white box, which is the nozzle head, and the black thing below it is the platform. And that's what I was saying. Like the platform moves up and down, you know, at a very slow pace, while the nozzle moves in the X and Y axis, keeping vibration to a minimum. And that's the same thing for this one. Rather than having the vibration, you know, be the platform and in the nozzle going up and down, back and forward, and the platform going back and forward, it's just like, or side to side. It's a lot of vibration that can happen between one place and another one. I literally showed Cora a video the other day. Somebody took a 3D printer and had it on like string, and the string was the moving of the X and Y axis, and the nozzle was just going up, and it was like going at, it felt like 100 miles per hour. 3D printing a little boat that they always do, a little buoy, or I forget what it's called, and it will print. It printed so fast, it did it like underneath a minute and 30 seconds. It looked kind of bad. Like the quality wasn't good, but Jesus Christ, was it fast? So if you were like trying to like do a quick production or a quick prototype or something, probably great. And if printers get that fast in the future and have better or the same kind of quality of what we have current day, it's going to be crazy. So 3D printers are just getting better and better every year. Problem is, they're also eventually they get down in price, but it's definitely an escalating bit of technology. And I can't say me and Corvo are definitely pioneers of the 3D printing, but it has been, me and him have been doing or being interested in 3D printers for quite some time.
Okay, so there's a front locking piece.
All right.
That we will keep in case I ever have to move this bitch and travel somewhere so that I can lock it back down.
Probably a good idea. Put in your little goodie bag box. So I'm sure they're gonna have you like, you know, install a couple things in this thing. That box had a lot of stuff inside of it. You know, any sensors, or maybe install a camera, maybe install a couple wires. Usually they have all that stuff inside of it already for you. But with printers getting more and more functions in it, the basic stuff might be there, but there might be a few things that, like, hey, we're going to put this outside of it because it might not be safe to ship with it connected or installed at this time until we can figure out a better way of shipping stuff like this to you. I don't know. I'm just guessing because there was a lot of stuff in that little brown box, little flat brown box, and I never seen that many things in one box. For I call them goodie bags. It's more like side accessories. Usually come with like some tools, like I said, some wire, maybe free filament if they're really feeling generous. A filter. Don't know what's in that box yet, but right now he's unlocking everything that there's been tied or been clamped down. So big he can fit his top body in a damn thing. Jeez.
Yeah. Like, hi. Hello. I'm streaming right now, so.
The head is so big.
Did y'all eat your bao bao buns? Tell Soren to make y'all's bao bao buns so you can eat before you go to bed.
Something in my brain just went like Pet Detective. Bao bao. Sorry, everybody know the reference. Okay, so what exactly are you doing right now?
There's the back one.
Is that the back clamp?
That's the back piece that they had it locked down good.
Okay. So
That screw.
Was it 3D printed or was it like made out of aluminum?
What, buddy? Not right now, baby. I'm in the middle of doing something. Fix y'all's food, please. All right, so there should be one more screw. Yep, at the very back. That keeps the bed from moving. So you don't mess up your axis.
So what they've apparently done, they made a bunch of brackets and a bunch of clamps and things that was screwed down to keep things from moving around. But I don't know if they were 3D printed and then used, because sometimes they use 3D prints for their own printers, which is, you know, smart. It's a 3D printer. You run a 3D printing company, you can just print things rather than having to go and buy custom made and custom shaped things to do what you need for a certain function. I'm pretty sure they probably could even 3D printed that metal aluminum bracket they used going across it. But I guess it's probably just because that was a very simple shape, just like 2 folds on one side and then that folds and clamp on either side and done.
All right, so now that's done.
Is it a flex? Is it a flex bed?
Yeah, that's the build plate.
Yeah, but is it a flex bed? I don't know if he's hearing me or not. Does it flex?
It's fucking, it's huge.
It's FW big, that's for sure.
It's like the size of my mini fridge, bro.
So a flex bed, it's something you can get for some printers. Some come with, some don't come with. It's like when you get it out the printer and everything is cooled off, you can just flex the bed and it will just pop the prints off of it. So that you having to, you know, either scrape at it or try to, you know, manhandle it. Usually you just wait for the bed to cool off and you can pop them off really easily. But I know some people are impatient. So flex beds are pretty nice to have just to ease.
Where'd that little box go?
And they might have like one side of a bed being like coarse and the other side might be mirror, just in case you want a more either a coarse bottom to your print or if you want a
and because this is
bottom.
New to me, this particular printer, we are still going to look at the manual before I do the rest of this shit because I don't know what they might have changed and might not have. There we go.
Do you want to give us an inside look?
Obviously, that is the 4 hub. Spool piece, spool piece. Oh, a spare print head.
That's nice. Sometimes print heads can get clogged up, or they can get jammed, or they can get really
More
crusty, not do good as
ties,
print, or like the friction inside
nozzle
of the
cleaner.
nozzle might wear out the copper or brass, whatever they might be using.
Look at
So that,
this.
it's good to have that switch out.
That's for the spool holder. We don't need those right now.
Some people are learning to have different
The
types of
return module
nozzles
ones we
that,
do
that last
need.
longer. So sometimes upgrades for your
The
printers,
carbon filter.
aftermarket stuff.
Okay. Power cord. Power cord for the other thing, which is weird.
Got two of them.
I have no fucking idea what that is. It's rubber. That's all I know. Cleaning tip. One of the little cleaning rods. So that can go in here. I think that's part of the spool holder thing too, and I don't need that because I'm not using a spool holder from them. I'm using the boxes. Those go in there until it tells me I need that. Put all this shit in here because I don't
Don't know what it
need
is.
all that.
Time to pull up the manual.
And by the way, what you thought was a handle on the side of the printer is not a handle. It's the poop box. Poop chute.
The poop chute. Oh, it's on that side?
Yeah, they put it on the side.
But on that one? Not on the left?
There's that.
I kind of would have liked it on the right, so it doesn't bump anything. I don't know if that's going to be a problem for him or not, but
all right.
he might have enough clearance in the back. I don't know.
Let's take a look at this thing. Yeah, I know all of that part. Okay, so secure right there for right now because I've got to turn this big bastard where I can get to the back. Eunice. Oh, come on, you big bitch. Turn.
That'd have made me nervous, puckering, just to have that thing just even slightly tilt off the table.
All right. So let's take a look at this thing. Oh shit, this bitch got a network port and everything if I wanted to go hardline.
That's nice.
Now, that's that one. Question is, I have yet to see my 8 filament hub
All right, so
that I bought.
So let's see.
I've seen 2 4 ones, but no 8. Maybe it's inside this other one.
So we got so the hard line, meaning you can print straight from your computer rather than put in a USB stick.
Or maybe I'm supposed to use
micro.
the 2 4s in a way that makes it work, but I don't know because this is the first time I ever tried to do 8.
That one I do not know.
Okay.
I wish you could hear me so I could ask him a question.
What?
Check your order. See if there's a picture of it.
Yeah, it's on the order. It's just I haven't seen it in the shit yet. But then again, I don't know if the because they sent me this one.
Yeah.
And this one. I don't know.
If 2 4s make an 8,
Yeah. Not sure. I'm trying to figure that out now.
do you have a picture of the
So-
8, maybe?
Because typically with 4, I would just put this one on the back, be done. I've
I'm gonna try
never
to see if I
had
can
them
find it.
send me a box and it have another one of these in it. So I'm not sure what that means.
Okay, I don't think that's the one, but I'll check their official website. We need looking for a picture for 8 ports. Let's see, specials, compares inbox. I doubt this is gonna be down here, but I'm just gonna look, go away. I know there's discounts on this stuff. Again, not sponsored, but I'm on the Anycubics website trying to see if I can get a picture of this 8 port. Saw one on eBay, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for eBay. I'm looking for
So there's that. Because literally all we're needing to do is put those on and plug the tubes in and all the cords up, and we're good to start test print and shit. But I'm not 100% sure. So
why
let's
did I
take a
not
look at
see
this.
them on. I'm seeing on eBay and everywhere else but Anycubic. What the fuck?
Adapter plate. What's the adapter plate for?
Anycubic, where's your freaking?
Oh. Okay, so the adapter plate. Hang on. So the adapter plates, if I use that one specifically. If I'm not using that one, I don't need the adapter plate, okay?
Anycubic definitely has an 8-port one on their
Oh
website.
yeah, and I purchased one. I just don't know if they sent it. I don't know how they sent it because I opened the 2 boxes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think they
I
might have.
haven't seen it yet, but that doesn't mean I haven't overlooked it.
Yeah. It looks like the
So-
other. It looks just like the other.
I'm going to check the one
ones.
outside first.
Okay. I'd say it looks just like the other ones they have with the 4 ports. It just has 4 more. It's about the same size because the website could be misleading. But yeah, they definitely make them. So and they look very much like the other ones. So just
Hey,
hope you don't get
did not
mistaken.
see it in that one.
They look very similar to 4 ports. They look very similar.
So let me check the box that had the first little unit in it. I don't see it in there either. So I wonder if that is something that has the one thing that hasn't been delivered yet. So let's check. Which if it is, it ain't gonna
Ain't gonna
kill
slap
me
you.
because I can still run 4 colors until it gets here, you know?
Yeah. It's kind of weird though. Like I looked them up, and all I saw was a bunch of listing for like Etsy and eBay for them. I was like, what the heck? I finally found the one link to a Anycubic, and I was like, send me to a 4 one, and I'm like, oh, you can switch either the 4 or 8 from there. So I'm like, okay, I found them. They look just like the 4 ports, but just 4 more ports.
Yeah. And I think, from what I'm looking at, that's the one thing that hasn't been delivered. So we're going to put it together with 4 for now. So, but the nice thing is I have a whole extra one of these fuckers if it ever breaks.
Yeah.
Oh, one little thing. I made something that you'll wish you had when you were filament printing.
Oh, it's a filament cleaner. Yeah.
No, not a cleaner. It clips onto your spool and you pop your filament in here so it doesn't unspool on you.
Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. No, I didn't have one of those.
Bending bullshit and all that.
Yeah, I had something like kind of like that. It would attach to one end of it, and if any dust or anything like any particles got on the filament, it would clean it while it was being pulled through it.
That's.
I don't know if it actually really worked. I just was like,
we're
okay.
Gonna take those.
Apparently, this is the thing, so I guess I'll
Put them
make
in
one.
here. Those in here. Those in here. I need this. And where is... nozzle cleaner, spool holder. I know I had them just a minute ago. Where the fuck did I set them? That's the adapter piece. That them? Yes, that's them. And spare nozzle. Put you there. All right. Take these guys out. And I do believe you are this one. So,
Yay, going for a ride.
Can you see the back of the printer?
Yes.
Okay. So, right over here, let me move this.
Sorry, chat.
Okay. So right over here is where this unit's going to go. So it's going to go like that.
Okay.
And when I get the 8 hub, you take these 2 screws out, put the 8 on, and screw them back in.
Okay.
That's all there is to it. That's why I was like, where the fuck is the hub? Because I know I ordered it and it shows on the order. I'm assuming that's just something that hadn't gotten here yet by what I'm looking at. If it's not here in, like, say, a week, I'll message Anycubic. More than likely, they'll just overnight another one. That plugs in right there. That goes in right there. All right. So now I gotta put the tubes in the little box and sit it on the rack, and then we'll hook it up.
But there isn't like on the back of it places to plug up two of those.
No,
Okay.
no. I did look when I started back here a while ago. I was looking because I was thinking maybe that was the case with the new one, but no, it's like the other one. You just get essentially the hub. Just you unscrew those two screws, this piece comes off, and another piece that has 8 that feeds in goes on, and you plug all 8 of them in right there.
Okay.
That's all there is to it. And I figured that's what it was supposed to be because that's how the others are.
Yeah.
However, I didn't see it. I didn't see the hub, and I was like, where the fuck is it?
The fuck?
You know, it'd help if I didn't put the fucking power cords in the drawer.
Maybe. It'd also be kind of funny if he finds it and it's like inside the printer still and he hasn't seen it, it's just racking at the bottom of it, just rolling around.
I do like the fact though that I have a second one of these units right here.
Yeah.
Because that's your filament sensor. You know how you got a sensor that reads whether you have filament or not?
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Okay. So it also sense when it pulls out the filament and when the next one goes in.
Yep. It knows when it pulls back. That way it knows when to feed the next one.
See, some printers that Corvo has told me about, like they would pull the filament all the way back to the box itself where the filaments are at.
No, it doesn't pull it all the way back to the box. It pulls it about this far.
I was telling them that. Sorry, you might not hear it all that.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear everything.
It's all right. But yeah, so this one only pulls it a couple inches back into the splitter, and then it moves the next one in there. So you don't have to wait that long process of each one going all the way back. This was just really quick, just in and out, and that's great because you don't want to wait. That's a lot of time to wait. So this is way quicker. Again, not sponsored, but it'd be nice. I would turn it, but I promise I have a feeling he might like move it back afterwards in a second. Let's see. Can I just where are we going with this one? I don't know if I'm going that way or this way. Where's happening to go this way? That's not the one. Okay, we're gonna go back. I'm trying to turn it for y'all. What if I do?
I am snapping these tubes into the little guide things.
Yeah.
They sent me before I set it up here.
I can fix this later on.
Said. So it pulls in and out really quick.
Yes. Yes, Jack the Grimp. It pulls out real quick. Which is great because he wants to pull all the way out and walk across a room and push it all the way back in. That's a lot of time. You got business to do, you got things to do. You don't want to wait all damn night and all day.
All right.
Oh.
So that can also go down there along with this one. All right. So now the fun part is I've got to turn it around and then I got to reach back there and plug it up because, the tubes aren't long enough to reach all the way with it turned this way.
Yeah.
So
Oh, don't drop! Don't you dare drop! Every time he moves this thing, I'm gonna be puckering.
What, you getting nervous?
Yeah, you got glass in that damn thing. It costs a lot of money. Surprised you're not nervous.
It's only slightly expensive.
Oh,
The whole setup, both boxes and everything, I ain't gonna tell you what that costs.
at least the
Ow,
boxes
got
are
my
made out
head.
of plastic mostly.
All right. 2, 1.
And the thing is, like, even when he gets his printer going, the first thing they recommend him to print is the poop catcher, aka the filament that when the color changes, it has somewhere to put that filament that winds up to a little ball to clean the nozzle. Where to put it? So he has to print that before he can actually print the cool stuff he wants to print.
2, 3.
And again, when he gets the
2, 4.
8 piece the
All
8
of them in there.
filament splitter,
All
he'll
right.
be able to do 8 colors at a time. I don't know if he can do more than that. I don't know if there's like 12 out there. That'd be pretty sick. But if there's a 12 out there, I imagine you probably could do that too.
Take that out. Put that back. Cool.
Cool.
All right. Oh, shit.
What?
I forgot to plug that fucking cable up. God damn it.
You gotta plug them to each other now.
The box is easier.
See, the,
All
the,
right, box.
the heating
Turn right
box with the filaments in will talk to
All right.
each other. So it will tell what color to be pulled to the printer. And if you don't have them attached
One
to each other,
box.
they won't talk to each other. So you
Gotta
it
go
won't
to
know
the
which one
other
to pull from.
box. And that box got to go to the printer.
Yep.
I'm a dumbass. Because
But all you can do right now is 4 filaments because
I'm loose.
either
Thank you.
the 8 splitter
Thank
is
you.
missing or it hasn't been shipped yet.
All right, so this one, which one is goes on the printer? On the printer.
Yeah, move
Is it
again.
the 4 or the 6? I think it's the 4.
Couldn't you tell by the cords holes?
Fuck, I can't see. Come here, bitch. Turn.
Mm-mm.
Turn. Yep, 4.
There you go.
And there's the 4. That means that you go to the 6 on this one.
Why would it have two different plugs on opposite ends of one cord going to one thing to another? That
And
doesn't
that
sound
means
very
this
smart.
one's backwards, so I got to flip it around. Okay, that's all good.
I would put a 4 and a 4 because the communication should be the same.
That. Flip you back. Get in your spot, bitch. Get in your home.
Well, we
You
can't see
know.
it, so
Yeah, I know. I'm having to adjust something because, believe it or not, these cords are very specific. On one end, they have a 4-port. On the other end, they have a 6-port. So if you don't plug them right, they don't communicate with each other. the way they're supposed to. So I plugged the first one up in reverse by accident. Luckily, I hadn't turned any power or any of that shit on, but still, I did it.
I told you I did.
Now, get your ass back in your home. Now, fucking what? Okay. What we hit? Okay. What can you hit now? There we go. There you go. Now you're cooking with Crisco. All right. That means you, sir, go there. And of course, these tubes we are going to wrap around and go over the top of the box that they go to for the time being until I get my 8 hub in.
Well,
Yeah.
at least if
There
any
we
of
go.
yours or your son's 4 ports break on you, you have 2 easy replacements.
All right. And I am realizing that I will have to move the filament from there and shift some stuff over because the poop box will not fit.
I
Right
knew
now.
it. I had a feeling that would happen. I literally said that, like, oh, that poop box in a bad place. Oh, I called it. I don't know if anyone was here, but yeah, I called that. I literally said I wish it was on the other side because like it could be easily maneuvered. But now it's on the left side. All the other stuff is on the left side. So he's gonna have to move things. He's gonna have to move that thing all the way to the left side of the desk, table, whatever, probably, maybe, or move the filament things to the other side of the printer and move that over, so maybe there'd be room then.
There we go.
Something like that.
All right. But that's not a problem because I can change that real quick.
But can he? But can he? Will he? He-Man? Sorry. He-Man? Yeah, I see he's grabbing a bunch of spools of filament.
I shouldn't have to move it over, but about the width of one spool. Everything gonna be all right. Don't got to worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be all right. Ta-da! Problem solved.
I can put that filament somewhere. The floor is not a place for it. Thinking he might put it inside of the
All right.
warming box or the drying boxes. So
Don't got to worry. Now, what am I gonna load in this motherfucker? Let's go gray, gold,
So it better be the right colors for your cosplay.
no, because I got to do a couple test prints before I put that shit on there.
You gotta print the poop
You know
catcher.
me. I ain't printing that shit until I know that motherfucker's gonna run right.
Not a bad idea. Usually they give like a little, like I said,
I like Anycubic, and so far they've done me well. But I trust nothing until I see it work.
yeah, they usually give you some test prints you can print on a printer. They won't take very long. They'd be pretty simple, but they'll give you an idea that how it looks and the quality, and if you need to adjust anything.
Remember, I started with manual printers, bitches. I don't trust shit.
We both did. Yeah, our first printers, mostly everything was leveling, heights, all of it, even gluing things to the print or even to the bed, heats, looking online, trying to see what people did to help their prints come up better or stick to the platform better. And, everything was manual. Everything. Nowadays, you can almost just press play, which is great, but you can still tweak a few things in the programming.
All right. Now I just got to plug it all up and power it on. So just a minute. Ooh. All right. Everything should be plugged up. Let's move you here for a minute. So I can turn everybody on. There we go. Everybody's turned on there. And then, fuck are you at? Damn, that's bright. All right, let's load the top box. We do some shiny purples.
Do you want to switch position or cameras now?
Ooh, that bitch is quiet compared to the other one.
Corvo. Corvo. Corvo.
There it goes,
Corvo.
feeding through the tubes.
I noticed he can't
Got
hear me.
better
for
guides on
shit.
it too. Shit, yeah.
Corvo. No, he some reason his phone is not picking my voice up very good. Like he's on his phone, and for some reason he can't hear me. What's this? Okay.
All right. English, global. That one.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Where you at?
Yeah, okay.
I'm connecting
me
it
too.
to Wi-Fi right now. That's why you're not looking at the keypad because, well, you cannot see password.
Cannot see password, can't see shit.
What do you mean you can't see nothing? You can't see the printer anymore?
I can only see the side of the printer. That's all I can see.
Okay, good.
Once you're done with this, move the camera or change cameras.
I will. I'm just not moving it until I get the Wi-Fi and shit in. I love you guys, but I don't trust you enough to have my network credentials. Well, maybe Grumpy, but I don't know the rest of you. Sorry.
This thing, please be working. Come
All
on,
right.
work,
Phone.
work.
Oh, shit. I need that. Anyway. Got to scan something.
Okay. Fuck.
Got to add a printer. All right, and did I tell you it's already got a name?
Oh, you named it?
Yeah, the other one's Bastila. This one's Revan. Oh shit, that bitch has already read the first 3 colors I put in there too.
Nice.
All right, that's all cool. So now, next. Oh shit. Oh. You see the head moving?
No.
Still don't see it?
No.
What do you see?
I see a corner of your print bed. That's it.
So you can't see inside.
Okay, it's might be reloading. Give me a second here. Why is it reloading? Come on. Come on. Okay, all that I'm seeing is now a gray screen and 2 little squares. Okay, it's having problems loading it.
All right, it might be because I'm in the app. Hold on a minute.
All right. He might have been doing things. Guess he's in the phone app, maybe. Okay, there we go. We got a face. Okay, there we go. And now we got printer. They're gonna fix this
All
again.
right. I'm going to sit you like that. Can you see down in there? Yes.
Yes, give me a second.
Because I'm loading the last color. Just hold on.
Okay. This way? No, it's upside down. Keep on turning it. One more time. And there we go. And then I can now adjust size. There we go. Now you can see all of it. At least all that it's pointing at right now.
Okay. So right now it's doing the PID the PID calibration.
Okay.
So give it a minute. Yeah, you missed the bed going from the bottom to the top and the print head moving and shit.
Okay, it's cleaning the nozzle.
Well, yeah, it's part of the thing. It has to do it before it starts doing anything. It's going to do the vibration test in a minute.
Did I hear it just vibrate?
What'd you say?
Did I hear it just vibrate?
Let's see. Damn, this thing has an active noise canceling reduction test on it too. It's really quiet compared to the other one. I can tell you that. But the way the setup looks right now, there's the printer, the hole for the catcher, dual box, the other printer, and then the filament. About to start resonance test. Let's see if you can feel it through the phone. Just ask the vibration test.
Is it bed leveling? Yeah, it looks like it's bed leveling. Okay, I don't know. That's checking for the vibration
Here.
or not. I can see the phone moving. Do not think it's printing anything. Has to and it stops.
Damn.
It just stops like that.
It's moving to the next thing.
Okay.
Like a phone's vibrating around.
Does this one have an internal camera? I have no clue.
I think next is auto level, if I remember right.
You see a lot of stuff that this printer has over the years. Because I had a belt like that, little metal bracket belt, the little chain I used to have like that for one of my printers. Over the years, 3D
And the motors
makers.
that this bitch have on here can move it like a fraction of a millimeter and then do it at really fast speeds. You'll hear it. And you're like, what the hell?
Yeah, a lot of the things that they have on these printers nowadays were things that creators and tinkerers for the original 3D printers
It's heating up.
all made.
It's heating up the nozzle now, so it can do the auto level.
They all learn things and make printers better, and then each new printer comes out, the developers and makers of printers slowly start implementing that
all
stuff.
that shit we used to have to do by hand.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing it all itself.
We paved the way, and they just made it.
Grumpy said, I don't need one that big. You can send me one like the little one.
I'll put things together.
Listen, I'm not sending you a printer because as soon as I do, a second one will show up for free.
Every time. Every time. If it happened, if it would happen a third time, it's not an accident. It's it's on purpose.
Sorry, my OCD was kicking in. I was making sure it was straight on the table.
Got your leveler out.
Dude, if this table had been about 3 inches shorter depth-wise, this bitch wouldn't have fit on it.
Oh, that would have sucked.
No, hell it wouldn't. I'd have went and got a 2x4 and bolted that damn 2x4 on the back of that bitch.
And made it work.
You know the rule, right? It's like a cat rule. If I sit, I fit.
Yep.
Hang on, a couple things got knocked down in the process of me doing this. Like, and
yeah, that's about right. So, God, I wish your microphone on your phone was better. So, what is all those things below the nozzle right now? I can't tell those are like sensors or cleaners or stoppers. It's like there's a bunch of stuff over there. I don't know what all those things do. Okay, now I think it's checking the bed.
Auto level.
Yep. So for anybody who does not know, when you have a 3D printer, especially nowadays, most beds, there's always some discrepancy, you know, between.
Oh shit! I don't know if you can. I can't see that with the naked eye, but you see that fucking laser?
No.
one?
Oh yeah, I see the blazer.
You can't see that with the naked eye, but I can see it through the camera.
Yeah. But yeah, so beds, when they get heated, some parts might rise and fall because it's metal, so it will kind of warp and distort. So what it's doing is the printer's going around touching corners of the bed, trying to see how high or how low things are, so it can make adjustments while it's printing, whether or not to drop the nozzle or raise the nozzle in certain spots to make sure you get a flat, even print on the print and not have to worry about, you know, well, back in the manual days, you had to put things underneath the bed to try, like in certain areas, to try to raise certain areas. They would drop or dip and then turn the knobs in the corners. It was really a pain in the ass. We made it work. but there was a lot of failures. A lot of
So-
failures.
I'm trying to decide. I think I'm going to print. I don't know what color I'm going to pick to print the poop box in.
Whatever you had the
I
most
kinda
of.
I kind of wanted to do it in red. I mean, not red, but black. But I don't have a whole roll of black. And the poop box is damn near as tall as the printer
Yep.
when you print it. So it is a special printer. I guess I'll print it in that special tungsten, burnt tungsten, you know, that pretty shit. I get another roll later when I go to Hobby Lobby again.
Too bad you don't
That's
have
what tripped me out though.
Mhm.
This box, so my other box would read when I put the any cubic filament in there or any of them that had an RFID tag, it would read the color and automatically set it. The ones from Hobby Lobby don't have RFID tags, but it still was able to read what colors it was.
I wonder if it has a camera or a sensor inside of it.
I have no fucking clue, dude. I'm still trying to figure out where that blue is coming from when I can't see that shit. Oh, fuck. That's not a laser. I just realized what it was.
Your LEDs?
Yeah.
I thought they might have been too, but then you said like it was coming from it, so I'm like, oh, I can see it, okay. But then I was like, but it looked like
'Cause I was
LEDs.
looking at the bed. I was like, I can't see that shit for nothing. Where the fuck is it coming from? I tilted my head down and looked up and I could see it. I was like, oh.
That's
But this
funny.
table that I bought, though, this bitch is badass. It'll hold like 2,000 pounds. So it ain't even straining with all this shit on it.
It's definitely being thorough with this check. Will it do this check every single time you about to go print?
Say that again.
Will it do this check every time you print?
Yes.
Jeez, that's gonna take us some time.
I don't give a shit. It's about quality. It makes damn sure that first layer's right. I don't give a fuck.
I'm impatient.
I'm not. Because half the time I'm going to start that shit and be at work anyway.
Yeah, true. So you're gonna worry about it. Well, you don't worry about it
Besides,
much.
I'd rather it print right the first time than it start printing in a hurry and the shit be fucked up. Because then I make you mad because you got to start over.
And this one has all the same quality features as the other one, right?
Yep. Just it's think of it as basically being the other one, just bigger.
Okay. So the other one, for those who are interested, it has
Yep.
when it starts to mess up a print, like they call it nesting, where a bunch of filament will start going everywhere. It will sense that and stop the print. If it sees like if you run out of filament, it will stop the print. So you don't have to worry about it. You know, keep on going even though there's no filament going through it, like the old days. What other creature comfort did it have? I know in camera, but I don't remember the other ones.
Shit. This thing, it auto levels. It measures the flow to make sure that instead of it stringing, you know, having a little leftover when it goes from place to place,
Yeah.
it calibrates the flow to make sure that it's got, hey, this is where I cut off at. This is how fast I can cut off. You know, what the fuck? Oh, input shaping. Active noise reduction. Now, this is a feature this one has that the other one doesn't. I never heard of this before, but this is active noise reduction. So essentially what it's doing is trying to figure out how can I make myself run as quiet as possible.
Okay. Does that, I would imagine it wouldn't hurt the quality, but does it really enhance the quality?
Well, I don't know that it enhances the print quality. I guess it could, because what if it's trying to figure out how to smooth itself out to make it less noisy, that would translate to a smoother print.
True.
Because it's moving smoother, but that's the only thing I could think of, and I don't know that that's real and true.
Okay. Because, you being at work most times, I'm sure sound won't bother you when it's printing. And if you got the same quality, regardless if it was quiet or not.
Yeah. But it is funny that it's doing it diagonally to try to find the noise reduction, because I noticed that on the little one, if it's going to be any noisy, and it's really usually not, it's going to be going diagonally like that, where it's having to go
Two directions.
move all axes at one time.
Yeah.
So should we do a benchy, or should we just go for broke and start the damn poop box?
Well, I don't think you're gonna really care for the quality of your poop box. So I'd say you might as well get to see what the quality is going to be like at standard and get something out of it at the same time, and just go for the poop box.
Okay.
It'll take longer, but I'm sure you'll get the idea. And if it comes out bad, well, it's just a poop box. Who cares? Okay, now it's picking up speed. I wonder if it would like tell you, it's like, hey, we notice the printer's getting louder. You might want to lube it up.
No, what did I tell you that the other one will tell you, hey, you've hit X amount of hours, time to do maintenance.
Oh, okay, that's good. I wonder if it's also doing like an accuracy check, like going from point A to point B, if it's checking that's in the same
And remember,
exact
it
spot.
doesn't do every one of these before every print. It usually only does the bed leveling before the print. These are all calibrations out of the box.
Preset calibrations. Oh yeah, it's definitely paying more speed now. Simple things like this, just not that fun to watch, but it's just, it's kind of like mesmerizing. Just turn up your brain. It go back and forth.
Oh, phone battery's getting low.
Uh-oh. Time to switch.
Yep. Let me swap back, and we'll pull up the camera on the computer.
All right. Oh. All right.
I'm sure Stealthy's probably going, motherfucker, hurry up.
Not my fault. Not my fault. The printer just takes a little while. I'm trying to adjust things. So when you switch over cameras, I'll have it hopefully somewhat in the right position, at least. Ugh. All right, he's rejoining the Discord chat on his computer, so give him a minute. Well, let's say there he was. There he is. Okay, there we go. All right,
There we go. All right, so go here. Let's refresh. Move you over here. There.
Oop. Okay, give me a second. Turn off this one so we can get that. Okay, and then I will go to this. And which one are we? We are this one. And turn on that. Well, it just shows the whole thing. Why did it show the whole thing? I first wanted to have the thing size. But okay, I'll fix it. And I'll just whoop here, down here. And we'll focus just on the cam. There we go.
It looks like the camera is a little better quality on this one too.
Yep. Resolution might be a little higher, slightly. And it's definitely at a lower angle to actually see below the print, at least the printer head. So that's nice. So we can actually see it a little bit better. Lighting. I don't know. Does this thing have lighting inside of it? Or is that lighting around? Okay.
That's lighting in it.
Okay. So yeah, so are you happy so far in the overall quality?
Yeah, so far I'm happy. I will be happier when I see something print. That's why I was wondering if we should print a benchy, just so for something quick, so we can see it actually do something.
Yeah.
Before we end, because there's no way it's gonna finish that print box, that poop box before we end.
Yeah. The only thing I just don't know how long that benchy will take. I forget the name of them, honestly. I was calling them just little rowboat or little boat. So what are, like, where the nozzle goes back to is this resting spot, right? What are all those little things that are all over there? I know one of them is a cleaning spot.
Yeah, there's a cleaning spot, and then at the back there's like a trap door that it does the purge on, that lets it drop out.
Okay.
You know, so it's gonna purge. At least 2 or 3 nuggets are gonna fall before I get a box over there.
Oh,
I'll have to pick them up and throw them away.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna purge before it starts to print. But you can set how much it purges and when it purges, you know. But I will tell you that the more you allow it to purge between changing colors, the less color bleed you get.
Okay. I just was wondering, like, it looked like you had like several different like kind of like things back there to do. I don't know what. I know you clean one, purge one, maybe like check temperature in one. I don't know. I just saw a bunch of things back there. Like,
all that's really back there are some stepping motors for movement, the purge door, and the cleaning nozzle.
Okay. All right. Well,
because the temperature is a probe directly in the head, and so is the level sensor.
All right. I also was saying, like, you know, if any of your other printers or your son's printer 4-port filament thing ever break, at least you have 2 spares now. So you can easily just like swap them out if they're, you know, interchangeable or they work on either system. I'm sure they can. So that's going to be,
Yeah.
you know, at least you have that in the backup. Just hoping that they forgot the 8-port and they're sitting it, even though I thought they
Yeah,
would sit all of it at one time.
Like I said, if it don't turn up in like a week, I will send them a message. Because I do know that there was a guy that I worked with that ordered a small one, like the small enclosed one.
Yeah.
And he ordered an 8-port for his, and they've just forgot to ship it, even though it was on the shipping manifest. And he messaged them, and he had his the next day because they have those in the States in a warehouse.
Yeah.
And not only did they send it to him, but he ended up getting the other one a week later. So, you know, I'm not overly concerned because I don't have anything that takes 8 colors to print right now anyway.
Yeah.
As long as I have the 4, I can do what I need to do with the rest of the sword and all the other shit.
See, I saw someone printing the other day. I don't know if it was a Van Gogh painting or if it was Michelangelo or something like that. Like, you know that one painting that the paint looks like it's been like everything's been swirled, like it's this big old like everything's like been swirling in the picture.
Starry Night.
Yeah, Starry Night. Yeah,
Starry
okay.
Night.
Someone took that and made a boss out of it, and then 3D printed it.
Yeah.
I'm like, that is sick, and I don't know how many colors you need to print that with, but I know it's more than 4.
I bought 2 boxes with this one, so it'll do 8.
Yeah.
But it can go up to 16.
Oh, so there is a 14 or 16 port. Damn, I wonder how much that cost. Shoot.
Just 2 more just 2 more boxes in the port.
So wait.
The port's about $30, and then the cost of the 2 boxes.
I'm about to say, like, would they still ship you a 16 one if you don't have the 2 boxes?
Yeah.
Okay. Because my brain is going like, if you could, because I know the box speaks to the printer, so it knows which one to pull. So you need the 2 more boxes to get the full, or 3 more boxes. I don't. Let's see, it's 8. Yeah, 2 more boxes. You're correct. To actually read with the printer. But if somebody tried to, like, you know, just buy a 61 and forget the 2 extra boxes and try to you know, get it to work just like that, I'm sure it wouldn't work, but at least you would have it if you were like, hey, I know I'm gonna upgrade later on. I just got this 16 one because eventually I'm gonna get that.
Hell, I'm having a hard time coming up with 8 colors. I ain't even trying to think of what I would have to be. What the fuck would I have to print to do 16? Every 2 layers change color. That motherfucker look like a fucking rainbow leprechaun or some shit.
It'd definitely be something very colorful and peacocky or hippie wise, you know, like something with a lot of colors and swirls and granule color changes rather than just like one color to the next color. Then again, if you do a good job bleeding, you can probably, you know, cheat a little bit. But yeah, this printer is, I don't know, is it going faster now? I thought it was already going pretty fast. Like at this point, I don't know what it's doing. Oh, wait, is it finally done? It's doing something different. Okay, now it's going in circles. Every time I say something about like this printer needs to do something different, you know, it's like, oh my God, I still do the same thing. Like the printer just changes the moment I say that.
It's like I said, the calibration process out the gate on this damn thing is crazy, but like I get it. They want to make sure everything is in line and shit for you before you start the first print.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, like I guarantee you when it's done, I can do a speed benchy on this bitch. And it'd be ready to go. See, like, I'm looking at this bitch right now. I got purple silk in the first one.
Yeah.
This bitch got purple silk in the first one in the software.
And it's not even from Anycubic.
I got gold silk in the second one. Gold silk set. I got gray PLA plus in the last one. Gray. That's it.
Up.
The only one that it didn't get the exact type right was the burnt tungsten. But,
Yeah.
I mean, that shit has got metallic flake in it, and it's an odd ass color. You know?
Yeah.
I don't fault it for that. That's pretty fucking impressive, especially seeing as how none of them are. Oh, what the fuck are you doing? You go to sleep? Done? So let's go ahead and go over here. All right. All right. Let's walk over here and see what preloads they have on it.
All right. Whenever you see the preloads in the program, let's see. Okay, I'm adjusting things here so I can maybe.
So we got the benchy
program. Let me see.
obviously. Flexi Shark, a waist box. What's the difference in these two benches? Because they got two different benches here.
Okay, so the program does not show what
Okay,
you're
that's
looking
the
at.
speed benchy. This is the speed benchy here.
Sure. What you got there, girl? Yeah, you got that bone. You gonna come stab somebody with that bone in your mouth? Stab someone with that bone. You gonna stab somebody with that bone?
This is the speed benchy. Fuck it, we'll do it in gray.
I done saw you. You won't help me not see you.
All right. Speed benchy in gray. Let's see what it's gonna do. All right. This go. It's supposed to take 15 minutes once the auto level's done, because it's gonna auto level. I mean, I can turn that off, but I don't wanna.
Okay. Well, the program does not show like what you were looking at your little screen. So I just went
Yeah.
sure. But okay.
Well, it's got the speed benchy, and then it's got the normal benchy, and then it's got a flexi dinosaur, meaning like it's just a
The
flat
joints.
dinosaur that's been thickened with joints. It's got a flexi shark like that. It's got the waste box on there because they like, let's put the fucking poop box on here because we don't want to make these bitches have to go hunt a poop box for this big motherfucker.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I will probably paint on the side of that bitch. I'll make a stencil and put on there, and that bitch will probably say Revan on it.
Hey,
I don't know if you the name of the printer. I put Revan Max because it's a Max,
yeah.
S1 Max. So it's Revan Max. Now that I think about it, I need to rename the other one. Printer options. Rename. Now I gotta look up how to fucking spell it.
That's the yes.
Go.
So, are
We
you
got-
going
we
to? Are you connected to via like Wi-Fi? Are you going to direct connect? Are you going to?
It's already connected to Wi-Fi, so it talks to the printers on the Wi-Fi on the network, and it's also added to the cloud thing for my phone.
Yeah. So, because I haven't had one of those kind of printers in a while. You know mine, right? Does even either of your new printers that you got even have USB or SD ports on them?
Yeah, they
Okay.
still have USB port.
Okay, so they're still doing USB ports. So if somebody wants to upload it to USB, they can just. But the
Yes.
option of Wi-Fi connection is probably going to be really nice.
Well, this one even has a hard line connection in the back if I wanted to put a hard network cable to it.
Yeah, I just wondered, like, would you have to worry if it's Wi-Fi connected? Would there be any reason why not to? That's what I'm trying to say.
I haven't found a reason. Like 90% of the jobs that I send them, these printers, all sent via. Is like when I'm at work, I'm not on the Wi-Fi here. I'm not on my computer here. I literally open my app, and because it's added to the Wi-Fi, it becomes what they call a cloud printer.
Okay.
So I can send a file from my phone,
Okay.
and it just goes.
Again, too bad you can't figure out a way, or at least no one has figured it out with that kind of printer. I figured out a way to just like push a model off the bed, and you can drop it into something, and then start the next print. Because some printer farms have figured out a way of doing that. They'll print a bunch of stuff like for sale and stuff like that. Be nice to be at work going, okay, that's done, but I want to start the next print. I won't be home for another 5 hours.
Well, the hard part
Start.
about that is it's enclosed.
I
So
know,
there's
that's
a
what I'm-
door.
Yeah, that'd be the hard part. You have to figure out how to open and close it. Yes, I see you. I see you.
Damn, I
Ah,
just realized this motherfucker actually reads the level of filament on the spool.
good. That means that's why it's a pro.
The other one doesn't. This is the Pro 2. The other one's the Pro. The other one doesn't read the level of or show you in a diagram what the level is. That's crazy.
Yes. So it will read the colors. It will read the amount, which is great. It has to have some kind of visual, or maybe weights. It has to have sensors, some kind of sensors, visual or touch based, to tell you amount and color. And I wonder if some spools should start nowadays, like what they do with color gradients, where they have like a code number. You know what I'm saying? Like they have like a string of numbers to say this is this color from the code. I wonder if they should start putting that in on 3D printers, filaments, so people can go, okay, I have this exact color. Here's the number. I can manually put it in. If you don't see, you can't tell what it is. Here we go, done. Only problem you would have is the one that have shifting colors, because like then you can't really put in a single code because it shifts. Or like a filament with a type, like wood grain or bronze or silver, the ones that have like special materials inside of it. And then lastly, a button for glitter or no glitter.
You don't even have to do all that. It literally, you get a drop down and it has all those different things like TPU, PLA speed plus, PLA plus, PETG, ABS, silk, matte. It has all those options. You can pick all that shit when you're telling it what colors you're putting in it.
Okay. Well, only one that didn't work that great was that one blue, right? The metallic.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I guess you would just put metallic and then blue. And you have to figure it out where it is on that grain chart that I saw you moving around. Then again, Lodge, you know what colors you're printing from, because you know you're the one who chose them. You just tell the printer 1, 2, 3, or 4. In your case, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Okay, now doing bed leveling. I see the little orange squishy in. I'm surprised they're still using this one. This one is it's a pressure sensor. Some use a metal sensor, and some use laser sensors.
Actually, this one's not using a pressure sensor. You think it is, but it's not.
What kind of sensor is it?
It's a laser.
It's a laser sensor? Okay. Must be getting really close.
Well, yeah. That laser is supposed to be calibrated so that it'll come down and just barely touch that bed.
Now, I know you didn't hear me when you were taking the bed out. Is the bed flex or is the bed solid?
Flex.
And did it have 2 different types of bedding on both sides of it, or is it the same texture on both sides?
It's the same texture on both sides.
Okay. So I know, like, I was telling them, like, sometimes they'll have like a matte one side and you flip it over, you have a glass. So if you want to change the different types at the bottoms of your prints, you can flip it. That, it comes pretty nice. I was telling them the Y Flex is good for 3D prints. For those who are impatient or just want an easy release.
I tell you, I will say that I've had very little issues with prints coming off of these beds when I need to take them off.
Yeah.
And I haven't had one yet that just turned loose from the bed in the middle of the print. Shit, this bitch got a humidity sensor in it. The other one don't even have a humidity sensor in it. It just has a temperature sensor.
Does it have air filter?
Yep.
Good. So I was literally talking about that as well, about like, some printers would, you would say, oh, it has to be an open airspace. And, we don't always have open airspace. So it's nice to have a filter on them. So if you want to be able to actually...
It uses a charcoal bag filter, which is kind of cool because charcoal works really good when it comes to filtering out like noxious fumes and shit. I gotta work 2 hours tomorrow.
Woo!
Well, I say 2 hours. I'm estimating it's gonna take me about 2 hours to do what I gotta do.
Just to do what you gotta do.
I could be wrong. It may be longer. It may be shorter. It just depends on if everything works or if I find something that I didn't find in the original settings testing. Because tomorrow I'm doing a dry run on that shit that I built for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
While ain't nobody there. Because if it works the way I think it did, my little 2-week excursion just saved a whole lot of logistical bullshit.
And it better come with a juicy bonus. That's all I'm gonna say. Like I said, you literally built something from scratch to a working product.
That reminds me that Stealthy has some information she's going to share with you at some point. And I have a project in mind when everything's said and done after the trip.
Yeah.
That's going to be a bit of an undertaking.
Okay. Well, also after Discord, wife has questions, and I don't know if it pertains to
it's gonna
certain things.
Yeah. I got you. The project is I'm going to print a cabinet.
Full cabinet
for an arcade for arcade center.
Oh, I've seen some online. You don't have to fuss with them too much.
I'm gonna take that pie I have.
Yes. Yes.
And a friend of mine just is in the process of copying all the ROMs,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna put that pie in that cabinet and order the button set. I'm gonna build a fucking arcade center
Oh.
with that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That sounds awesome. And like I said, if your place of employment, does upgrade all the Raspberry Pi, you bet it's like hotcakes. They can do some stuff.
If you know how to program them, they can.
It's about the.
I might have just a little bit of experience with that.
So is it about to go? It's like
it's
teasing
heating
us.
right now. It's heating.
It's heating? Okay. Sorry for those who are on YouTube.
Yeah.
You can't. I just I realized none of you can see what I'm doing because I forgot that the vertical doesn't show the same as horizontal. Boop. And I'll just switch it to this. No, not that one. This one. I hope it shows the right screen. Not really. Okay, I'll fix that. I'll fix it. My little pug's on my lap, so I gotta maneuver myself. How big is the baby, by the way? I know the wife is like
3 times the size he was when I got him.
Jesus.
When he lays down in the center of the couch now, he stretches all the way across the center seat.
Fat little butterballs grow so fast.
I didn't
What?
tell you about what happened last night. That bitch got me tickled as shit. So, well, not last night. The night we went and got his food when we were late for D&D, right?
Yeah.
So, while we're gone, I put him in his exercise kennel and we went and got the food. Well, while we were gone, the kids decided they wanted to play with him, so they took him out for a little bit.
Okay.
Well, our youngest put him back up before we got home, but he didn't latch the gate all the way. Now, mind you, he stayed in there the whole time. We come home, he is still in there.
All right.
No problem. I got ready to feed Ahsoka last night, and I opened the food container. I go get food. I go down there to drop Ahsoka's food. I come back and open the door, and that motherfucker is sitting in the middle of the floor looking at me. He ain't in the food or nothing. The container's open. He didn't even go to it. He just sitting there looking at me like, "What's up, bitch? What you doing? It's my room." I'm like, "Get your ass back in that damn." He looked at me. He realized, oh, that's Dad. That bitch tried to run. His little fat ass tried to run behind the exercise kennel. Not in it, but behind that bitch. It go look from behind the bars at me like, "Ha, you can't get me, bitch." And I hollered for Crimson because I had shit in my hand. Crimson walks in there. He's like, you can see it on his face. Shit, he's small enough. I'm fucked. Crimson reaches over there, picks him up, says, "Get your roly-poly butt out from over there." Totes him around there, and he goes to put him in the exercise kennel, and he just leaps out of his hands into the exercise kennel like, "Bitch, I didn't get out. You just thought I got out. I'm still in here." Look back like, ha. I'm like, "You dumb fuck. You jumped your ass back into jail."
I literally thought that was gonna happen. I'm like, oh yeah, he's been in there. He's been good. Food time. Bitch, I'm out. Prison break. Food time. I don't care.
He prison broke, but didn't even go to the food. He literally went to the door I'm going in and out of and sat down and looked at me like, "What's up?"
Yeah, like what's up?
Now we're doing flow calibration now, which means it's purging a little bit of filament to make sure it's feeding before it starts.
Okay.
Which means I should hear a nugget hit the table in a minute. Because there ain't no box catch it yet.
I'll just go to Dollar Tree, buy a little small little trash bin, and just put it down there.
Dude. I tried that shit with Crimson's when he first got his. If you do a model that's got a shitload of colors in it, it has to change like a couple of colors per layer.
Yeah.
That shit will fill up so quick. Which I've got bags of that shit. And the girl at work got one of those recyclers.
She could afford that?
She offered to recycle mine for me for free. I just have to supply if I want to add some if I want to add like some little nuggets to it to make it a little more solid, that's all I gotta do. And guess who sells that now? Hobby Lobby.
Oh, nice. So, okay, question. This is the same one that's doing the embroidery for us.
Yep.
God. I'm gonna tell her. I'll just tell you to tell her when we do move close by. I need to be friends with her too. Just like it's mandatory. It's not an obligation. It's not a request.
This lady is in her 50s, and she's got. You think I went crazy with printers? Bro, she's got a Bamboo. She got a Creality. She got a fucking Persa. She got all kinds of different, all over the place. There we go.
Oh, finally. It only took like almost 2 hours.
Stop being impatient, bitch. It's gonna be a good friend.
I see you, girl. I do. Yes. I see you. Okay. Oh man, it's already laid down its first layer. Okay, so those who are watching this, imagine a printer, right? Doing the same thing it's doing right now, but let's say 10 times slower. That was my printer. All you hear was E.
The layer just kicking.
It just be like it would be like slowly laying down the layer, just going. This motherfucker.
16 layers. I'm looking at it.
Already 16 layers.
16 layers out of 192. This bitch is hauling ass.
That is crazy.
Dean.
It would be still working on the first layer if we were on our Crealities.
If you weren't zoomed in on just the camera, if you caught the bar that was above it, you could see we're at 14%, 21 layers.
That is nuts.
I mean, it is hauling ass. And mind you, this is a speed benchy with no supports. Because, you know, we like to see how it does the arcs.
Yeah.
With no supports. 16, 17%, 25 layers. I mean, you see it. I mean, you see how fast this done put.
That is.
It takes a while for it to level and heat and shit, but when it goes, it fucking goes.
Yeah, I can already see the side of the benchy. And it's quiet, right? Like you said, it was like already. I'm like, this is quiet mode. Imagine if you turned off quiet mode.
Shit.
You did?
No, I said shit. That would. I don't even know if my ears could keep up with the movement. That it would be the sounds of the movement. Like I walked away from over there because I was trying to watch it lay the layer.
Yeah.
My eyes can't keep up with that shit.
Yeah.
On the old printer.
Our old habit.
On the old Creality, I can sit there and watch it lay a layer. Nah, this bitch is rolling, son. 33 layers.
It feels like it's been.
24% done.
Is there a timer on it?
Yeah.
What's the timer say?
11 minutes to it being done.
No, like how long has it been since?
Since it started?
Yeah.
4 minutes, so it says.
4 minutes.
4 minutes, and it's a quarter of the way done.
Already. Nice. Like that video I sent you about the strings moving and how fast it was going, and it did a benchy in a minute and 30 seconds. That's the future, man. That's where our printers are going to end up going to be like, and it's going to be just that fast, and we're going to be like, it's going to be just the same quality, if not better, than what our present day is. And you imagine printing your whole cabinet within like 5 minutes of starting it. It's gonna get faster. It's gonna get faster, better, smarter. Only problem is really price and size constrictions. Not everybody can fit a fucking like garage inside their house with a printer. And not everybody can afford $1,000 printer. For your case, $700.
What the fuck you talking about? $1,000 printer where?
I already see the bow of the benchy.
9 minutes left to go. 48 layers.
And see, when it moves this fast and dries that fast, that means you don't need nearly as much support because it's pulling the filament taut and drying it really fast, so it doesn't have time to even slump from heat and all that stuff. So when you go to print things, you might save a lot of time and not using nearly as much support.
Yep. And I found other tricks too over time, like setting the interface gap between the support and the item it's supporting, and setting how many layers of interface and how fast to do this or how fast to set that. I can print the hell out of some shit on that, especially on that little one now. I got that bitch tuned. That motherfucker's tuned.
Well, you just gotta move that.
Yeah, they say, they say you fuck with a car and you tune a car till it's tuned to its maximum compatibility.
Yeah.
That motherfucker back there, that little one is, I have to tune the shit out of it.
Well, like I said, this one is just the bigger cousin of that one. So if you have one tune, you could just transfer at least a good portion of it. Everything's gonna have a slight difference, slight tweak. Might perform better.
The only thing I had to do with the little one that I hadn't had to do on any of them is I did have to adjust the Z offset just a little bit.
Yeah.
But I ain't had to do that on any of the rest of them. It's been right out of the box. And it looks like this one is, I'll know when I pull it off and look at the bottom of the print. But if I had to guess by what we're looking at, yeah, it looks pretty fucking good.
Yep, and now it's over halfway.
Yep. We're at 52%, 71 layers. 7 minutes to go.
I wonder how it knows how to calculate between height, layers, distance travel. If it, how it know how to calculate time.
I don't know.
Because when it starts doing the captain's quarter, that's a very small area, and it's literally just like 4 beams going up, then finally the top and the chimney. Like, will it actually take that long to do that, or is it just going by layer height?
We'll find out in a minute because we're at 6 minutes and 61% done.
Yeah, and it seems like it's jumping in time.
5 minutes, 62%.
Yeah, no way it's only been 2 minutes.
I can see the hole starting to develop. Do you see it?
Yeah. That's working on the captain's quarter, or the steering quarters, and the tip of the, well, I guess you could say the what was it, the poop quarters?
Poop deck.
Poop deck, yeah, the poop deck tip. See, I'm gonna be curious about the overhang, how good the quality of the small areas, poles going up, because like they're small, they're not like very big. So like, how quick is it laying those down and moving to the next one, and how quickly they can connect them at the top. And when I was first got into printing one of these little boats, you would still need support on pretty much a lot of it. This, no support. Like anything over 40 degrees, 45 degrees on an old printer, you have to put support on it. Now you can do complete 90 degrees, not need support. It's crazy. Yep, now it's doing the four sides.
Three minutes, 76%. 117 layers.
Are you fucking not? It should start now very shortly. Starts laying down the filament to connect the tops, which is kind of a gradual, but like at some point just goes straight across. Yep, there he goes. Yep. There he goes.
I just watched it make the cross beam at the front.
Yeah. Now, connect to all the top and then the little tiny chimney. I know, I've seen 3D printing channels with like hundreds of these. Absolutely hundreds. Don't know if they tested out that many printers or that many filaments, but man, it's like, it really gets you an idea of how they would look or how good the qualities are, depending on what they're coming from. But I sure didn't print many of these. There it goes.
Nah, I usually print one to test it, and then I move on. Makes me wonder if they did the same settings for the files for the box, the poop box, as they did for this, because it's that bitch is gonna be hauling ass.
Yeah,
making that box.
There you go, the little chimney. Okay. Okay.
1 minute, and we're at 89%, 152 layers.
Oh, I said it. I thought, like, wait, is it done? It's just like, I forget. Does the top have a slope?
Yeah,
Okay.
slopes back like this from the front. Now it's doing the chimney. We're down to we're at 94%. It don't even have a minute left, it says. Holy shit.
I still think it went faster than the actual time it was speculating.
I would agree with that. I wish I had started an actual stopwatch from the moment it started laying.
Yeah.
But hell, by the time I realized it started, it was fucking 7 layers in. Done. So now it's going to go home itself. Push itself over to do the little cutter so it can retract.
Whoa.
That's the cutter right there.
Does it make a noise? A little chime?
Yeah, when it says it's completely done, it should make some kind of a noise. I'm just it won't do it though until the bed and stuff get a certain temperature.
Okay. Which is good. Kind of wish though they would like put something in these kind of printers to help. I don't know if it would do damage to it or not, but like help cool the bed quicker. It's coming down now, so you have a easier time getting to it.
That's kind of crazy because the other one doesn't do that.
Ah.
There goes the beep.
Yep. Like a microwave. Beep, beep. I thought it'd be like diddly dee 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 dee. It's like a little charming melody. Yeah, it's still slightly melted. We have some strings or some dust.
That was something else, dude. I thought the other one when we looked at it did a really good job on the archway.
Yeah. Give me a hand. Oh yeah, that looks buttery smooth. Okay, you can kind of see layers with the incline, but I don't know if that's the design or.
Design in you.
Okay.
Like, especially like wood plank.
Okay.
And
I
then,
couldn't remember.
Wait. There's your steering wheel. No support.
Okay.
Steering wheel.
Okay, you have to describe to me. Flip it over or upside down. Look at the inner roof and tell me if you can see like any stringing or any like layer lines, or is it solid like piece?
Okay. It is solid. There is a little bit of like a line texture on the very first layer of it.
Okay.
But it is solid.
Okay. So how would you fix that?
You can't without support.
Oh. I was hoping they would they would got better by now. That's still some printers still have that struggle. Like just anything on undercarriage that you could print on it. But
this is better than others.
Yeah.
You would have like individual strings. This isn't individual. This is a solid piece. It's flat. You can just tell that it pulled layers right beside each other over air before it.
Yeah. Before it adhered to each other.
That's fucking really good. All right. You know what time it is, right?
No.
Poop box time.
Poop pot time. Woo! Well, does it still do poop box even though there's no changing of colors?
Change colors because I'm printing it in the other color. Remember?
Oh yeah. Still got a little poopy.
All right. Do the poop box.
Okay. Well, I think that's. You have anything else you want to show about it before we call the podcast at least?
No, we're good.
Okay. Well, that's gonna be it. I know it's a really long one. Don't know how many people will actually be interested in the 3D printing part, but for those who stuck around, I do appreciate it. For those who are watching the VOD this far, Jesus Christ, why don't you subscribe already? As always, have a good day, have a good night, have a good life. Much love, y'all. Bye. Ugh.